good morning. Well done. You might feel like the rest of the world is just sleeping today and chilling, or at least in our neck of the woods, and that's okay. We've got you. We're going to do all of the work for everybody for the next 3 hours. For all of you, we got you covered.
We'll take it on entirely. It's midweek, which means it's all about reimagining your space and channeling that creativity. You know those little upgrades or big dream changes that make your home really feel just right?
I do. I know exactly. I know exactly what you're talking about. And often it's that thing that you've been thinking about. Maybe you think there is something standing in between you and that beautiful new vision for your home, for your life. Get that new energy. Today, we're going to inspire you. In fact, we've got inspiration around every corner, from the opening of the brand new Leroy Merlin in Alberton. It's going to be massive, and you know they come with the deals whenever they open. And we will bring you into the energy itself, introduce you to some of the most inspired, enthused, and motivated team you will ever meet.
I'm looking forward to it, and I do love a good team. When I walk in, I need all the help that possibly could be there. So we're going to be broadcasting from there to show you exactly how it's done. And then we'll also be putting the latest on a smartphone to the ultimate durability test with CEO Fred Zhu, who will be joining us in studio too.
And then we are back in the kitchen today, and it's very special. It looks absolutely amazing. Master baker Ricardo Slowers is here. He's going to share his incredible craft. And then, of course, we've got Chef Sean stepping into the studio as well. He's going to bring something to braai, because that's just what he does. Some delicious, easy, entertaining ideas, perfect for the season and those very long weekends. Do we call them shorter weeks from now on?
I think a longer weekend sounds better than a shorter week, if I'm being honest. All I'm saying, can we braai pickled fish?
I'm figuring it out. No, if anyone could do it, we could do it here. You can go and work on that
contemplate
conundrum.
That.
And I am. My little brain is actually thinking, how can we pull this off? We might even find a sweet treat, a way that we can include pickled fish over the next couple of weeks. It's going to happen. Now, we're going to get creative in just a moment in the kitchen, yes. So prepare any culinary questions for our hotline. But, of course, I want you to start thinking about that space that you live in. If you could do anything, and I mean money is no option, issue, problem, just go there. What would you do to your space? What new inspiration would you find? Well, we are going to provide bucket loads of inspiration to refresh your space, so stick around and we'll hear from you in just a moment. But right now, let's set the course for this day, catch you up with yesterday's news and sporting headlines.
Well, thank you so much, Gray. 2 minutes after 6 o'clock. Let's dive straight into your national news headlines, where the South African motorists face record fuel price hikes from today after global oil volatility and a weaker rand triggered by Middle East tensions following the US-Iran conflict. Petrol rises 3 rand 6 cents per litre. Diesel jumps 7 rand 37 cents to 7 rand 51 cents, and illuminating paraffin increases 10 rand 80 cents. Now, the National Treasury temporarily cut the fuel levy by 3 rand to ease the blow. Meanwhile, Tshwane Metro yesterday suspended bus services due to fuel shortages, prioritising essential services like water, power, police and emergency response. Officials are working with suppliers to resume normal operations once deliveries stabilise. In other national news, Deputy Transport Minister Mkoleko Hlengwa says road safety measures are in place for Easter, with over 1 million people expected to visit ZCC churches in Limpopo. Now, last year, no deaths were recorded on the N1 route, and authorities hope to repeat that. In the Free State, traffic management will focus on reducing fatalities, with only 7 recorded last Easter, down from 13 the previous year. Now, law enforcement will closely monitor speeding and drunk driving. Road safety campaigns have been launched across all provinces to keep motorists alert during high-traffic holiday periods. Taking a look at your international news making headlines, where Ethiopia is prioritizing vehicles carrying essential goods, public transport and agricultural produce at fuel stations due to severe petrol and diesel shortages caused by Middle East tensions and Iran's effective blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. Now, daily diesel supply has dropped from 9.2 million to 4.5 million litres. Authorities urge citizens to walk, use public transport and conserve fuel. Now, prices have risen sharply, increasing the burden on a population where 40% live below the poverty line. Efforts to promote electric vehicles continue, but they currently make up only 7% of cars. Meanwhile, U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth warned the coming days will be decisive in the conflict with Iran, while President Donald Trump threatened to destroy all Iranian power plants. That's if Tehran does not agree to a peace deal or reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Now, Trump criticized Britain and France for not intervening, urging them to secure the strait themselves. Tensions escalated after an oil tanker carrying 2 million barrels to China caught fire off Dubai, reportedly due to Iranian action, further intensifying global market fears. And let's turn the page on a feel-good note where after 8 years, inspiring thousands at the Two Oceans Aquarium in Cape Town, Blue, the ragged-toothed shark, has finally returned to her ocean home in today's Bay. Now, rescued in 2018, she arrived small and vulnerable at just over 26 kilograms and under 2 meters long. And over the years, Blue grew into a 201 kilogram, nearly 3 meter adult, becoming a beloved ambassador for her species and educating countless visitors in the Save Our Seas Foundation Shark Exhibition. Monitored closely in a temporary holding space, she was fitted with tracking tags before her release. Now carried into the surf in a custom stretcher, Blue paused briefly, then powered off confidently into the ocean, beginning a new chapter while continuing to aid conservation of her critically endangered species. Well, we wish Blue all the best as she heads on out there on that new adventure. But that is where we leave your first bit of news. It's time now to get into your first bit of sports with Graham.
Let's start with a little IPL action, shall we? Let's dive in with the cricket, and Cooper Connolly putting his hand up. He smashed an unbeaten 72 on debut to steer the Punjab Kings to a thrilling 3-wicket win over the Gujarat Titans yesterday. The Australians' 6-hitting masterclass, anchoring a brilliant chase of 163, overcoming a middle-order wobble of sorts after a very strong start, while Vijay Kumar Vyashak's 3 wickets helping restrict Gujarat Titans to 162 for 6 in the end. Now we can get onto footballing news. Not the best for Bafana. They were defeated 2-1 by Panama in Cape Town yesterday, now extending their winless run to 3 matches and handing Hugo Broos his first home defeat, in fact. It was after Jose Cordoba's opener, then Mbekazeli and Mbokazi levelled with a superb strike, but late Giovanni Ramos' goal sealing that victory for the visitors. Bit of a wobble, but not too much to get concerned about. Now we can get into golf a little further afield as Colin Morikawa has withdrawn from the Valero Texas Open due to back spasms, raising doubts over his fitness, of course, for the big one, the Masters. The world number 8 continues his rehabilitation, though, with his return timeline still unclear despite recent progress following his earlier withdrawal from the Players' Championship after just 1 hole. So we will watch that space closely. Now we can get back into the footballing lane as Victor Gyökeres struck late to seal Sweden's 3-2 win over Poland and booked their place at the 2026 World Cup. That while the Czech Republic also booked their spot, defeating Denmark via penalties, a tense one there, 2-all draw, ending in the penalty shootout. And then elsewhere, Bosnia and Herzegovina, they edged out Italy in a shootout as well after playing out to a 1-all draw, condemning the 4-time champions to a 3rd straight World Cup absence. That one, not what we want to see on the history books, but that's where we leave our sport for now. We'll continue to delve into some of the permutations coming up in the World Cup. Oh, new territory, new teams, new names to be made. We'll get into some of that journey and some of the spots you need to look out for in terms of our new World Cup journey. But right now, let's see what today's journey has in store with the weather.
Well, thank you so much, Graham. Let's check in with your midweek weather when it comes to the country. Let's get started out in Polokwane now, where you'll start your day with partly cloudy skies. Now, your temperatures start at a set 16 and rises to a nice hot 30 degrees Celsius. Going into the week, expect sunny conditions with temperatures remaining in the upper 20s. We're into Klerksdorp next, where you can expect mostly sunny skies. Now, temperatures start at 16 and then reach a high of 28 today. You are in for a sun-filled week with temperatures that will peak at 28 degrees, a consistent 28, all the way through until Sunday. Pretoria, you're up next, where you're waking up to cloudy skies that will clear as the day goes. Now, temperatures, they'll range between a cool 17 and a warmer 28 degrees. In the coming days, wet and cloudy conditions do move in with a 60% chance of rain come Friday. A little bit further into Johannesburg, you'll start your day under cloudy skies, clearing by the afternoon for some sunshine. Now, temperatures begin at a low of 14 and increase to 25, and in the days ahead, expect sunny skies with temperatures ranging between 12 and 26. Well, in Bombela, let's see what it's looking like on your side. You can expect mostly sunny skies, temperatures between 18 and 28. Now, over the coming days, expect mostly cloudy skies with rain forecasts averaging at a 28% chance. In the beautiful Bloemfontein, you can expect mostly sunny skies today, temperatures climbing from a low of 15 to a set 29. Looking ahead, it is all about sunny conditions that will continue with highs nearing 29 degrees. On the coastline now, out in Richards Bay, a mild and partly cloudy day awaits you. Temperatures ranging from a warm 22 to an even warmer 29. And looking ahead, it's mostly sunny conditions that continue with highs in the upper 20s to lower 30s. And then further along on that coast out in Durban, cloud patches linger as the day begins with moderate wind from the northeast. Temperatures start from a warm 22 and climb to an inviting 28. There's a 5% chance of rain, so do be aware of that, but it's mostly sunny skies that will dominate your week. And then it's Mthatha, your turn's up next. Cloudy skies start your day before clearing later. Temperatures rising from 18 to 33. In the coming days, partly sunny conditions continue with a 65% chance of rain come Saturday. We move over to Cradock next, where you can expect partly cloudy conditions with rain chanced at 25%. Temperatures move from a cool 18 to a hot 34 degrees. Now you're in for a wet week ahead with rain forecasts averaging around 35%. And then in Gqeberha, you're in for a partly sunny day with wind traveling 26 kilometers per hour from the southwest. Temperatures climbing from 18 to 27 this time around, and it's mostly cloudy skies that will dominate with rain chanced at 60% on Friday. Well, in the gorgeous George, expect partly cloudy skies with gentle southwesterly wind. Temperatures will rise from a cool 17 to a comfortable 25 degrees. Looking ahead, you're in for a wet week with rain chanced at 80% come Friday. And the beautiful Mother City, let's see what's in it for you. You'll start your day under sunny skies with southerly winds at 32 kilometers per hour. Temperatures range from 17 to a warm 24. Now looking ahead, similar conditions continue with highs in the low to mid 20s out in Cape Town. From then we move to Sutherland with mostly sunny conditions expected with a 30% chance of rain. Now your temperatures climb from 16 to 30 degrees, almost doubling there. And looking ahead, overcast conditions set in through Friday with a high chance of rain tomorrow sitting at 90%. Out in Kimberley, you're in for a mostly sunny day today. Temperatures will range between 17 and a hot 32 degrees. And in the coming days, bright and sunny conditions will persist with highs in the lower 30s. And our final stop is Uppington with partly cloudy conditions that can be expected. Now, when it comes to your temperatures, it starts at a warm 21 and increases to 35. Looking ahead, sunny conditions do persist with high to mid 30s. So remember to stay hydrated, of course. And that closes up your weather, but of course, we've got to put a seal on it by getting into your sunrise view of this hour. Once again, KZN, what can we say? You have been showing off this week, and this is no different. Catherine out in Port Shepstone sent this absolutely gorgeous sunrise morning view. And listen, with a 29-degree day, this is the perfect view that I want to see diving straight into that ocean. We wish you a beautiful day, and thank you for reminding us how beautiful Port Shepstone is. And if you think that you could potentially do better than a beautiful coastline, 063-036-9649. We look forward to getting into that at 7 o'clock.
All right, so I want you to go through a little exercise with me now. Thanks, my good friend, for making us look like grown-ups today. We're going to have a little bit of fun now in between. I've just put $1 million into your bank account right now. Don't check your balance just yet. Before you do that, imagine what you would do to your house right now. This morning is all about that new inspiration. And we want you to think about your living space with that notion. What's the first thing that you would change or maybe add to your home if money wasn't a restriction? If you could just go out there and have a little bit of fun, what is that thing that you would do? I would create I think an inside-outside area, something that kind of feels like an atrium type vibe. Ooh. If I could do anything. I love being outside, but sometimes you can't be outside. You kind of have to be inside. I think
Inside, outside.
Hey, or an outside inside.
Not inside, it's on top.
Now we've got a double story. We might need more than the $1 million that I was asking for. I don't know how much a second story of a house costs.
You got it, Gray.
Hey, a third story we can build ourselves. That's a loft.
You say
can do it.
We can, as if I'm going to help you.
I'm looking at you in the same way that I look at my wife when she asks me to do DIY stuff. I'm like, okay, we got this, girl. Let's do this thing together. No, I love it. If you could do something in your space, it doesn't have to be a big thing. It can be something small.
What would I do?
You could subtract.
I'd add a pool.
Okay.
I don't have a pool, and every day I crave a swim. And I'm like, I'm not going to the beach right now. I don't feel like the people. Do you know what I'm saying?
Is that what keeps you away from the beach? Please stop harassing Carissa when she goes to the beach, man.
Nah, I'm joking. I love you guys. Sometimes I just want to take a quick 2-second dip and then get in the shower, get into bed.
100%.
You get it.
As you're running out of the way. Ryle is the one who likes to be stopped to talk in his speedo. The rest of us, we just want to get home. No, I absolutely love the fact that we can look at our own spaces with fresh vigor, and we'll do that. Vancouver, don't know a huge amount about it. It's going to be one of our destinations for the FIFA World Cup.
I love that.
So Nigel is back. He is one of the coolest, most enthusiastic football fans on the planet, and he's going to take us inside some of those hidden gems and, of course, the matchups. Egypt being represented there from an African context, so we want to be behind the boys.
Oh, I absolutely love that. We'll see you straight after this break.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, you beauties. Yes, we can all take a moment, take a deep breath and prepare ourselves for an impending World Cup. There are few things in the world of sport that get us as excited. From a footballing perspective, we get to see the best in the world. We get to see those giant slayers step up, but we also get to explore the world. And this week on our FIFA World Cup tour, we are headed, yes, as I said, to Vancouver, where world-class football meets some breathtaking coastal beauty. Take a look at that. It's the first world, baby. Absolutely beautiful. And right now we are joined by footballing enthusiast Nigel Njazi, who's going to break down some of the key fixtures at the BC Place, which is going to be a hotbed of action, and then explore some of those must-do experiences, from cycling Stanley Park to taking in the panoramic views of the Grouse Mountain site. Yeah. But yeah, I wish I could take you there. I wish I could just give us both tickets, actually. Now, I wish I could give you tickets to send you to Vancouver, because it's going to be amazing, but Definitely. The football is going to be good there. Yeah. When we talk about Qatar up against Canada, this is an opportunity for Canada on home soil to make a statement up against a team that went through something similar with their own World Cup. Yeah. I think we counted them out. What Mr. Roger Lassard did with that team, brilliant.
Fantastic stuff.
How do you see this one playing out?
I think what's important for like the first game, as per usual in the World Cup, is how the home team shows up and their fans show up. And no matter how the team set up tactically, I think the fans in the moment are going to make a difference for
sure.
the day, definitely. And it'll give them a push that they're not used to having on a regular, and yeah, it'll be everything.
What are Canada's hopes going into something like this? We know Shabak can kickstart a World Cup, it changes the whole game. You just need one strike, and that's all South Africa needed to create that beautiful emotional story. But from this perspective, for Canada to achieve something, can they do something and surprise the footballing world?
I think over the last 6 years, their football has grown massively and they've put in a lot of investment in their talent. And I think the talent that they do have is more than capable of doing something special. They've got players playing in the big leagues in Europe. So I think in terms of quality, they have everything that they need to make it an impact in the World Cup.
And they would have used that World Cup money well. They would have benefited from the fact that the American footballing leagues, not just the Pinnacle, doing really well. So their players benefiting from that. I love that. When we look at one of those interesting battles, that it's a difficult one because we put so much pressure on Egypt's shoulders, always from an African perspective. They might have gotten, maybe there's still a little bit of bad blood from AFCON, and we'll forget about things like that when representing the continent. But it's an opportunity to prove their mettle. They're a physical side, and I think they'll always lean into that maybe as an edge, or am I wrong? How do you see them playing out against New Zealand?
I think the worst person you would want to be at the moment is Mo Salah. I think after the career that he's had, he's having to put in those performances to carry Liverpool to trophies like he did last season. And now, the weight is on his
no
shoulders.
chill here, hey?
Yeah, no breaks for him. So now he has to carry his country to something special, and I think they're more than capable of doing that. I think he has a good supporting cast around him, and in a game against New Zealand, where they just rely on a physical, very getting into a type of game. I think
the Egyptians will be up for it. Yeah,
they definitely will be. Yeah.
I think they will be up for it. We talk about having unfinished business from AFCON. I'm sure they are feeling the pain as well. Yeah. Switzerland, disciplined. You talk about having players represented in the bigger leagues. Very, very strong outfit. Are they the team to beat in this space?
I think when you look at their matchup, especially if they're playing against Canada, they are more equipped for the big game and the big stages. They've been there before, and they're performing for that and that level for a long, long time. And I think when they come across a team like Canada, for example, it's going to need to be very disciplined performance from them to see it through.
Yeah, one of those inside, outside the box kind of situations. But they, as you pointed out, they love a cup competition, and I think this is where they will shine. So now, if I didn't, shame, every time I mention sending someone to the World Cup, their family actually thinks I'm sending you to the World Cup. I'm not. But if I was to send you, and you just had one day, because you're a busy guy when you're out there watching the footy, and you could explore and have some fun in Vancouver, what do you think you'd be doing, man?
I think a cycle at Stanley Park, that's the place to be. I think the views there are stunning. You got Lionsgate Bridge and the views of the ocean. And I think in a World Cup setting, that's where most fans will be hanging around. So it'll be a great place to also meet people and to just enjoy the scenery.
It looks beautiful. And an opportunity, yes. I know we think the world is in the most polarized place that it's been in a very long time, but I see this creating connections in the most beautiful way. So thank you so much to Coca-Cola for taking us there. Even if we can't afford to go there just yet, my friend, I'm going to say cheers to you. I'm going to say, Hugo, don't worry, Bafana, it's okay. Okay. Cheers, boys. Wherever your allegiances lie, a World Cup, an opportunity to explore the world, to have fun, to make those kind of connections. Hola, Fera, Huzet, in Zwila. Every Cape, I love the fact every Coca-Cola is your chance to shoot your shot and win that World Cup 2026 connection, actual tickets to get there. So sip it, scan it, and score it, and then peel it, all with Coca-Cola. But of course, those vitally important T's and C's do apply. Cheers again, my brother. This is for the hope that we can still get to the World Cup. It's not too late, man.
It's always there.
Now, I feel like I have dodged a bullet this morning. If you are wanting to get energized, if you're wanting to channel your young one or maybe even your own enthusiasm into something truly motivational, we're going to get moving this morning. In fact, we're going to be tumbling, introduce you some of the best in the land and what looks like the coolest way to get active and get enthused. And yes, Carissa might even try her hand. There is a lot of padded material around. And then Ricardo Slavers is here. We're going to find out what has informed his incredible journey. He is a master in the kitchen. And today we are breaking bread. We'll see you after this.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Fate is powered, not promised. This show was brought to you by Powerade, the official sports drink of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. I figured since it's halfway to the weekend, we needed some hears, we needed some good stuff, and that's exactly what we're doing today. Now get ready to flip, roll, and of course build strength with our energetic group of young gymnasts this morning. Now in this tumbling workout, they, not me, will be demonstrating something incredible. It is fun, but also safe techniques to improve flexibility, balance, and of course coordination. That's perfect for beginners, but I am going to watch from the sidelines. Maybe Michaela will teach me a thing or two. We'll see how it goes. And aspiring athletes looking to sharpen their skills. Now, before we start, Michaela, welcome and thank you for being here. Let's get straight into sipping a little something. So would you like the purple or the blue Powerade?
The blue.
That's perfect, because I would love to grab the purple one. We're just going to power up before we jump straight in. And tell me, what are we doing today and who do we have? That's good.
That is really good.
It's refreshing, right?
Yes.
So tumbling, what exactly is that all about?
So you're going to see a bit of it today, but it's back handsprings, even simple stuff, cartwheels, handstands, forward rolls. We've got some back tucks. So you'll see all of that today. And then you'll also see some of our palm dances, which is actually a new growing sport in the Western Cape at the moment.
Palm dancing?
Yes,
Oh
which
my
is what you got right there.
Well, listen, let me pick my pom-poms up again, because this morning we, of course, as I said, are joined by Michaela. And then we've got a couple of the beautiful girlies with us. We've got Salma here, Emma, as well as Celeste, and a few others that we're going to introduce in just a little bit. So please take it away.
Okay, amazing. So shall we start with the performance first?
Yes, why not?
Okay, beautiful.
All right, you can go ahead and get into the performance. What exactly are they doing, Michaela?
So we're going to play some music, and then they are going to demonstrate a nice routine that we have rehearsed with them. You'll see some of our tumbling first, and then you will see our pom girls run in, and they have got their pom-poms, and they'll do a little routine for you guys
I love
as
that.
well.
When I think about tumbling, I'm thinking bola makisis. Is that right? Or is it more flips in the air?
Flips in, I would say flips in the air.
Okay, we
These
are
girls
leaving
work
the
hard.
ground. I love that. How often do you even train to get into something like this?
So some of them have different times a week. Some of them train with us 2 times a week, once a week. Some of them do a whole bunch with us. Like
Sure.
Emma, she does pom with us, she does gymnastics, and she does aerial silks with us.
Incredible.
And cheerleading.
And cheerleading.
She does everything.
Well, you know what? We will be your guys' cheerleaders, because you can go ahead and get into your performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the greatest show. It's time to begin. Let's go! It's time to begin. Clap those hands, take a seat, and enjoy the show. This team here is the best you know.
I'm free to be the greatest I'm alive. I'm free to be the greatest here tonight. The greatest, the greatest, the greatest alive.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's go! Go! Here we go. Radio, y'all get hit with the boom. Beat so big, I'm stepping on leprechaun. Y'all get hit with the boom. Get hit with the boom. Y'all get hit with the. Just keep bumping. Just keep on bumping.
It's hot, so delicious. I put them boys on ride, so delicious. They want a taste of what I got, delicious. Hold up. Check it out.
Ain't tryna be cool like you, wobbling around in your high heel shoes. I'm clumsy, made friends with the floor. 2 for 1, you know what buy for. And 2 left feet, you know I always ride. First thing a girl did was rock on the whole team. Cake and a cherry on top. Took up the bottom, make a good girl pop.
3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up. Want some superiority, want some superiority. No, you want this, you
Music make you lose control.
Woo! Yes! Oh my gosh. I love it when the girlies are shining,
Are
and
they
that
beautiful?
was absolutely incredible. The talent is so crazy, Michaela, and there's also enough drinks for all of them to enjoy as well. So, girls, you can actually come on over. You can have some Powerades as well. You so deserve this. I'll just move them that way, and you can grab one. Sure, Michaela, that is so cool. So, what are you teaching me today? What are we getting into? Because I can tell you now, I'm not doing any of what they just managed to pull off.
Like I said, I would have held you.
You would have held me. She would have
I would
caught
have had
me.
your back.
She would have caught me. All right, so what are we
So
doing?
I'm going to teach you a turn. So I'm going to
turn.
call Emma just to demonstrate it so we can see exactly what we're doing
All
today.
right. Come on, Emma.
So we'll break it down and I'll teach it nicely so I won't throw you into
At least
this
I've got
turn.
my pom-poms.
So you can go and demonstrate it, Emma. You ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, I will say if I can't do it, it's the tackies. It's not me. It's not me. All right,
Thank you,
Emma.
Okay, so
Thank
we'll
you so
break it
much.
down nice and slow. We don't have to do the full thing now.
Awesome.
So we're going to start going open.
Open.
Then we're going to put the foot behind us. And then
Behind
all
us.
we can do is just face that wall first. So we'll turn up and close.
Up and close.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to go a little bit further.
Okay.
So we'll go all the way to face the wall.
back, okay.
So we'll go
Up. There.
and go all the way to the wall.
way to the
And
wall, back.
Look, you're a natural.
I can
You
do
see?
it. Come on, man. Okay, let me go
Okay.
all the way around.
Are
So
you
we're
ready?
gonna go. Yes,
We
you're gonna
go.
do it with me. Up,
1, 2, 3, 4.
turn. Ta-da!
There you go.
I love the studio audience. You guys can stay. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Michaela, so much.
Thank
and
you so
congratulations
much.
to the girls. That was so fantastic. A great way to get halfway to the weekend. And maybe we'll pull out some of those moves on the dance floor, okay? Over 30, wouldn't recommend. Under 30, you do your thing. We'll see you straight after this break.
Fate is powered, not promised. This show was brought to you by Powerade, the official sports drink of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
I don't know why you have to bring age into the equation, Carissa. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Absolutely love that. Well done, young ladies. Absolutely shine, Carissa. You can do anything. And maybe you want to ride that sense of confidence this morning. Mzansi, this is big. If you have not bought your lotto tickets today, there is an estimated 68 million rand sitting waiting for you in that Wednesday jackpot. Come on, you can play your lotto now and stand a chance to take home multi-millions. So what are you waiting for? Get your tickets in store, online right now, nationallottery.co.za. You can use their mobile app. You can use your own cell phone banking app. Super simple, and we'll make it even easier by keeping the deets on the Expresso socials. And you can check them out at your leisure, but don't waste too much time. Put yourself in line to win big with Lotto, setting an estimated 68 million rand today. Absolutely brilliant. Well, we are kind of feeling like we hit the jackpot this morning. Ricardo Slavas is here. He's going to take us into his incredible bread journey. He is making global waves right now, and that's why. I'll say it every time. We're going to break bread with you, actually, after this. We'll see you now.
It's my feel good breakfast show.
Well, Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Listen, I've been practicing my tumbles, but right now it's not about me. We're focusing on the culinary space because for 11 years, Ricardo Slavers has been the rhythmic heartbeat of the ovens at La Motte. Now, from his roots in carpentry, actually, to mastering the estate's famous mos boliki under the mentorship of Marcus, Ricardo has really transformed bread into a local institution.
Oh, man. Well, now it's a global message about what we are capable of here in South Africa as he prepares to travel to Germany's National Bakers Academy to earn the prestigious title of bread sommelier. I don't know how to even say that, but we will ask him. He will educate us, and we're going to sit down with the man right now, finding out what it has taken him to get him to this point, but also what he loves about the ancient art that you are becoming a master of. Can we get a massive round of applause?
Come on!
You know, we don't actually have a live studio audience, so that's actually our crew. No, it's your family cheering for you this morning, because we'll take this as a win for all of us, my friend. Congratulations on everything that you've achieved.
Listen, I didn't even know you could get a bread sommelier. Sommelier. I thought it was only in the wine space, but that is incredible. Can you explain exactly what that is?
When I got to Germany, the first professor that gave us a lesson, he said that when you think about bread, and when people ask you about bread, all you always say is, "Nah, it's good." Yeah, that's what people think about bread. But the bread sommelier is more than just a bread; it's a bread language, where you learn more about the bread, the fundamentals behind the bread, and basically how bread is structured. And then you can pair it with different type of food as well. So basically, you get into your bread, you take a ciabatta, and then you cut it up, and then you pair it with something sweet or savory, or a sourdough, and then you go for breakfast with that. So that's basically bread sommelier. I need to basically step up my game in front of you and defend bread as a whole.
I'm not attacking bread, bro. I'm never going to attack bread. I know you heard stories about the whole 3 Ps, the protein thing. Yeah, okay, we love our protein, but we love our bread, man. But it's, I hear the words, the very passionate words come out of your mouth, I see this as a gateway. It's almost unlocking a whole other world of flavor. You used one word, structure. Okay, you are built like you work with your hands, okay?
Yeah, I do.
Sure, dude. How do you go from carpentry to this?
It kind of happened funny because I was a carpenter. I need to provide for my family. I wasn't married at the time. So I went into carpentry, and then on my way to town, I met a friend, and he said, "Look here, we need a chef, a pizza chef at a certain type of restaurant." And I was like, "Okay, cool.
I'm good with my hands.
Yeah, I'm good with my hands, and I need to get married, so I need to put some food on the table."
Absolutely.
And then it started out as a pizza chef, where I first learned how to work with dough. Chopping skills was not that great, but I learned. And then 3 months into as a pizzaiola, they put me into the hot chicks section, and after that, 3 months after that, they put me into pastry.
Sure.
And then from pastry, I moved into chocolates. I was a chocolatier for about 7 years before I became a bread maker.
That's one way to win a girl, hey? Just become a chocolatier.
Slow down. Are you married yet? Because you can stop trying, dude. Stop trying. You've got the skills. You've got the requisite
Okay, next time you gotta come make us some chocolate. But it's okay. We'll settle for bread today. We'll settle for bread. I've got to ask you though, because not all bread is created equally, right? So when it comes to the specialized pizza oven, for example, the oven versus the electric, what sort of skill do you need in order to know what to do in the different spaces?
We call it a deck oven. A deck oven is basically easy. You can switch it on, you can set temperature and just wait for it to heat up, and then you can start baking or you do your production. So that only gives you a certain type of flavor. You need to add flavor to that bread loaf to get a certain type of flavor. But with a wood-fired oven, the one that we're currently using, there you need wood. So natural wood has flavor. So you get bread that tastes almost like charcoal, burned, all the ash type of flavor you get into your loaves. So basically transitioning from a deck oven to a wood-fired oven took me about 2 weeks to figure out how it works.
Quick.
Carpentry hands.
I was going to say, when was the last time you built something with your hands? Do people still come to you within the family to make you do free carpentry?
Basically, we're busy with construction at our house, and I'm doing the tiling, I'm doing putting the building cupboards, I'm basically doing all that.
I have a feeling we're going to say this to you a lot. Slow down, dude. Slow down. What is your wife's name? if you don't
Her
mind.
name is Geraldine.
Geraldine, just go easy on him, man. Okay, he's proven his worth now. No, he hasn't yet proven his worth. When you see the bread, when I taste the bread
Wow.
this morning,
We're
we
not
will...
fasting today.
Exactly. Now, that went firmly into the furnace. Absolutely beautiful. We are so proud of what you've achieved.
thank you.
And there's something to be said for holding the line in your space. And now you get your flowers, or you get to rise. I'm trying to... You rise like the dough.
You get your loaf. We can't wait to get into all the flavors of the bread. Family, we are breaking bread together, and thank you so much for being here. We'll jump into the kitchen very soon.
Good morning, South Africa. My name's Clem Pedro. Welcome to the kitchen on this very fine Wednesday. We are baking, but it is the culinary hotline bling. Now this morning, the fantastic baker extraordinaire himself, Ricardo Sloy, is in the kitchen as we're going to be baking. Say it again for me, chef. It's an Easter-inspired wreath.
Bread.
And it's right here. Oh my goodness, chef, this looks so amazing. Let's just jump straight into it. Now, South Africa, if you want to get involved as well, send us all your voice notes asking any baking questions. The master's in the kitchen this morning. So get those voice notes coming through. That voice note, the WhatsApp number, 063-036-9649. Ricardo, Chef Ricardo, Master Baker Extraordinaire, Sommelier, welcome to the kitchen.
Thank you very much. As you can see, I already started with grating.
Please, I'm going to need you to do your thing and pretend like I'm not even here, because my eyes are just focusing on everything that's happening over here. There's so much. It is so amazing. I wish you could talk about everything, but let's get straight into our beautiful festive wreath.
The wreath bread was basically inspired about the crown. Crown of Christ. That's why we have the... As you can see, we got the slivered almonds on there, so basically it's inspired about that. At La Motte, we don't do hot cross buns, we do an Easter bread.
Oh, wow.
That's what we're doing.
And I'm already smelling the beautiful citrus notes coming off of there. That's a beautiful flavor to go with. So we've got the almonds, we've got the citrus in there. Let's talk about the base of the dough. I know that you're the king of sourdough, so is this also kind of sourdough based?
Unfortunately not. It's not a sourdough based.
You can't have... you know, not a one-trick wonder. You got a lot of tricks.
But this is a slow fermentation.
A slow fermentation, okay.
So what you are going to do is basically you make your dough on the day before, so then you pop the whole dough into the freezer. So let it rest in the freezer. So that dough basically gets stiff. And then afterwards, the next day you take it out, 45 minutes defrost, and then you shape it, roll it out into long, 600 millimeters reefs, and then you plait it. Like this.
There we
This
go.
is basically what we do. So don't mind the hands. Sorry about
Okay,
that.
no, I love it. Okay, so let's get that dough together. We've got some parts done where we can fast forward so we can see how that plaiting technique works. While you're busy working, chef, how are you doing? How are you at like cooking, baking, and talking at the same time?
I can multitask.
Okay, cool. There we go.
Multitask.
While you're busy, I'll chat to you so long. So I met someone on Friday who was on the show, Jenna Short.
Yes, we used to work together. She was the pastry chef back in the day when we were Pioneer Flamot.
Okay.
Yeah, so we worked together. Very chatty one, always fun to talk with. I was a dancer in the kitchen.
You were the dancer.
Yes, basically. So every morning when she gets in, there's music playing and I'm doing my thing.
Hey, if you want to know what Jenna Short's all about, you understand what we're talking about, go to YouTube, go look at our Bake That Thing from this Friday. Jenna came through with all the most amazing chocolates. One specific chocolate that she had was the mousse-filled chocolate egg. And then I found out where she gets a mousse bread from. You?
Yeah. So basically, she contacted me a few weeks ago and asking me, look here, I need a few more spolletjies. And I'm like, okay, you're doing it for your staff? And she said, no, I got an idea for chocolate. And I'm like, cool, no worries. I'll send you a few. But she bought it.
She bought it? She didn't get it for free?
Let's just get to that. Yeah, she bought a few. And then after, she didn't tell me anything about it. I just thought it was like, flew by. And then a week after that, she came back and like, I need 5 or 6 more. And I'm like, okay, cool, just send your guy. She sent the guy. And then all of a sudden, I'm looking at on my phone and I see, Jenna, you're on Expresso. I send a message like, no, Jenna, no. And she said, yeah, you next.
And look, and here you are. And I must tell you that those mousse-filled Easter eggs are insane. It's the best thing. But chef, we're going to have to fast forward a bit. So we're going to bring that dough together and then we're going to divide the dough into 4.
Well, we're going to, basically it's 3. So,
3?
Yeah, 3. So
1 extra.
Can I just wash my hands?
Yes, you wash your hands because I want to definitely get the technique from you and how we do the braid. So chef, the Aki Vasi Lappy. No, Aki. Chef, you're going to wash your hands so long. I'm going to get a Lappy. It's here somewhere. Okay, there we go. Sluppies. While he's
thank
busy
you very
doing that, while Ricardo's busy washing his hands, please get your voice notes coming through. Today is the day to get the Master Baker to answer all your questions. And WhatsApp number is 063 036 9649. Chef, are you good?
I'm good.
Let's go.
Do this. Let's do this. So what you want to do is first you need to roll halfway out. You don't need any flour for this because go on.
Chef, while you're
can chew.
busy, may I?
You can cut it. And
Wait,
taste
let's
it
talk
and just
about
tell-
this.
and
This is
tell
my
the viewers
favorite.
what it tastes like.
When I get to Lamont, Chef, you know already,
That's your favorite.
look, my favorite. The croissants are absolutely amazing. All the layers of butter. It's so good. It's okay. I am going on a cycle and a run and a hike after this. Promise.
So what you want to do next is basically pour all your nuts onto the table, onto your dough. So
Oh,
what you-
wow.
So yeah, now what you can, so you want to do this. You want to get that nut stuck on top of that.
I know I have crumbs everywhere. I did not know this was a technique that you used. I love it.
Yeah,
That,
this is
that
it.
way we get the nuts in between the braid as well.
Exactly, as you plait it. So
What-
basically that's what you do. And you
While
put
you're
it
busy with that,
aside.
Chef, what else can I eat? Oh my goodness, really? Graham's fasting. Graham's still busy fasting.
You can't just eat everything. You need to leave
Look.
some for the rest as well.
Carissa, is Carissa here? Carissa, you here? Carissa, please come join me in the kitchen. Friend, I'm telling you, this is a carb carnival.
Why you want me to get involved in what you're doing?
Okay, you met Ricardo.
Of course I have.
My favorite croissants
Wow,
in Cape Town.
beautiful.
Okay. This is the bread that we're busy making right now. Should
I
we fast
see.
forward and jump into a tasting immediately?
Is it sweet or savory?
That's a sweeto.
That's a
sweeto.
sweeter bread.
You guys can taste while I'm busy.
Do you want to slice
We
it?
must ask if they've taken photos yet.
Social media, have you taken pictures? She says no. Okay.
It's going to be bites out of everything.
Small pieces. Okay. And also, by the way, this knife.
Wow, this is a great knife. Is this a mospolaki?
No, this is not. So, Ricardo, do you want to talk us through this bread?
Yeah. Like I said, as you saw, we added some honey in there as well. So a funny thing happened this morning. The star of the show made me late.
Oh, the staff are going to get it when he gets back.
The star of the show made me late this morning.
Tell us more.
You want the whole world to know
I want
what
to know
I
all
did
the
wrong?
details. What happened?
What happened was, while I was busy plating it and proving it, I just realized that I forgot to put the main ingredient in there.
Which is what? The nuts?
No,
The
What
flour?
is it?
no.
Love.
The rising agent.
No, shit. I was saying this texture is absolutely amazing.
No,
is this without
no,
the
I
agent?
made a new one, don't worry. I made a new one.
Carissa, can you talk about the texture? As
I
we
don't
say,
know what to
almost like
say. It's so perfect.
it's almost like AI. Because it's that perfect. I can't, there's nothing to flaw like this
Wow.
bread. The
I would
crust.
even eat butter on here.
South
And you have butter.
we've got butter, but we don't need it. Ricardo, this is absolutely amazing.
Wow.
Your recipes are amazing. If you want to try Ricardo's everything, go and check it out at Lamont. Ricardo, thank you for coming through. I know this is
welcome.
usually your time that you're busy, like last bread's coming out the oven
this is
before
the
you go
last
home.
one. Yeah.
Before you go home. Thank
that's
you so
about
much
mine.
for being here, Carissa.
Speaking about going home, I'm taking this one with
I was
me.
about to say, what are we taking? What are we taking?
That one over there.
South Africa, thank you so much, Ricardo. Thank
Yeah,
you
you're
again.
welcome.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Don't forget, next week, same time, same place. It's the culinary hotline bling!
Ting, ting, ting. Don't worry, I'll close it again. Good as new.
I do have another one.
You can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
All right, we need to set the bread aside just for 2 minutes, okay? We will get back into the bread,
Thank you.
don't worry. And yes, I'm going to delve into some of that as well. Who's fasting today? I don't know what you're talking about. No, we're going to roll up our sleeves literally right now and get into some simple details that we might have missed. When it comes to our tyres, that's vitally important. And if it's one of those details that we might not take into cognizance, but it is vitally important, it's our tyres' age. It could be the difference between a smooth trip and a roadside emergency. And we know over the Easter weekend, it can ramp up really, really quickly. So in this quick fire test of true or false, powered by Dunlop, who get us their safety, we're going to put our tyre knowledge to the test and give ourselves maybe some insights that could keep us safer on the road and off it, okay? Brand new tyre.
Love to see it.
I've been surprised by your knowledge.
I
Well,
have
actually,
been
collectively.
reading up.
Have you?
I've been reading up on tires. You know when you figured your knowledge is zero, you need to at least,
You've been using your rest productively. That's
This is my
why,
thing. And
you
I drive
see.
every day, many kilometers, so I should know a little bit
No,
more.
we really all should, and you
Yeah.
guys can play along. So I'm going to ask you some true or false
Right.
questions, and you can answer right away. Okay, so this is our first. True or false? The manufacturing date appears on every tyre.
I'm going to go with true, and it's going to be on the outside part of the tire.
Oh, wow. You're just being proactive because you must be proactive
must
with the
be.
safety of your tyres. I'm going to say, yes. If it's not, then it's dodge. It really does have it there, and it's got represented on the side. I think it'll be on both sides, but you can
Right.
see it
All
there
along here.
in our little indent. There we go. Right there, you can see the year. So this is just under a year old, man. There you can see him. Dun, dun, dun. Over there. So now you know, and whether it's been sitting on a shelf or it's been on a car, age does make as much of a difference
Age matters.
as the wear and tear. So I'm going to ask you another true or false question right now. You can find the manufacturing date stamped on the tyre side wall. I think you've already proven your
Yes,
knowledge.
I was
in
trying to
this
remember
space.
what the word was. It's called a sidewall.
Because
Yep,
it is
and
a
it is
sidewall.
right there.
Can you point it out with your beautiful nails?
I'm going to go with
There you
that.
go. Well done. And it is there emblazoned on the sidewall on both sides so that you can see it clearly. This is another true or false one. I don't actually know the answer to this one, so I'll be equally as surprised as
Ooh,
you.
let's get into it.
True or false? The manufacturing date is shown as a 4-digit code. Can you count the numbers that are there?
I'm going to say false. It's 5 digits.
She's going to go in with 5. And let's see if... Dun, dun, dun.
Is it this one here?
There we go.
Unless it's all of them, then it's
Should
8
be this
digits.
guy. 1, how many digits do we see? I see 1, 2, 3, 4 digits. Let's see.
It's true. Oh, I was
Must be
pointing at
true
the
then.
wrong digits.
It's all right, we are learning. That's why we go through these exercises, because we learn together. Let's throw in one more now, because I think you guys are starting to get the game. A tyre's age doesn't matter if the tread still looks good.
Ooh, that's a trick question.
It is a trick question.
I'm going to go with true.
Okay.
No,
I don't know. I feel
you're
like
doubting.
I feel like in my heart of hearts, I want to back you up because we've all been there and needed that tire to have the goods
Because if
for
the
us.
tread looks good, so you're saying age does really
I'm going to
matter.
say, let's see the answer. I'm going to say that age does matter. Yes,
Okay.
indeed.
There you go.
No, there's beyond the wear and tear, age does come into
play.
into effect. You've got to know exactly what's going on there. We have gone over how important it is, all of the physics, the energy, the momentum, force being produced by your car channels through this and this alone when it comes to meeting the tar. It's as simple as that. So you really do have to know what you're talking about to keep yourself and your family safe going into the Easter long weekend. We do not want to see you sitting on the side of the road. Please, just look after yourself, be proactive, and then take care of each other when we are out on the road. And please, we are going to express our gratitude to you for looking after other road users and to Dunlop for some amazing tips and the education that has kept us, I think, empowered to be safe with quality tyres. Thank you.
The Grand Trek 85 and Dunlop Motorsport range, made for South African roads and adventures. Dunlop Tires South Africa, taking you beyond.
Well, thank you so much for having 1 hour with us. We've got 2 more to go. Let's kickstart it with your national news headlines. Where Cape Town Mayor Jordan Hill-Lewis has proposed a record 40 billion rand infrastructure budget over 3 years as part of the 2026-27 City of Hope draft plan. Now, key allocations include 16.7 billion rand for water and sanitation, 6 billion rand for electricity upgrades, 3.7 billion rand for roads and stormwater, and 3.3 billion rand for the My City Cape Flats expansion. Now, around 75% targets lower income communities, supporting housing, sanitation and essential services, while the projects are expected to create roughly 130,000 construction jobs. Public comment on the draft budget is open until the 30th of April. In other national news, South African motorists face record fuel price hikes from today after global oil volatility and a weaker rand triggered by Middle East tensions following the US-Iran conflict. Now, petrol rises 3 rand 6 cents per litre, diesel jumps 7 rand 37 to 7 rand 51, and illuminating paraffin increases 10 rand 80. Now, the National Treasury temporarily cut the fuel levy by 3 rand to ease the blow. Meanwhile, Tshwane Metro yesterday suspended bus services due to fuel shortages, prioritising essential services like water, power, police and emergency response. Officials are working with suppliers to resume normal operations once deliveries stabilise. Well, internationally speaking, Israel's parliament approved a law making the death penalty the default for Palestinians convicted of deadly terror attacks. The executions to be carried out within 90 to 180 days. Critics, including UN Human Rights Chief Volker Turk, say the law is discriminatory, violates due process, and could constitute a war crime. The legislation, driven by far-right figures, effectively applies only to Palestinians, with Jewish Israelis unlikely to face it. Supporters argue it prevents released attackers from committing further violence, citing past cases. Meanwhile, in news on the continent, Ethiopia is prioritizing vehicles carrying essential goods, public transport and agricultural produce at fuel stations due to severe petrol and diesel shortages. That's caused by Middle East tensions and Iran's effective blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. Daily diesel supply has dropped from 9.2 million to 4.5 million litres. Authorities urge citizens to walk, use public transport and conserve fuel. Prices have risen sharply, increasing the burden on a population where 40% live below the poverty line. Now, efforts to promote electric vehicles continue, but they currently make up only 7% of cars. Now, let's close off with a really feel-good story that hit our socials yesterday with Canadian megastar Celine Dion, who said she is back, announcing a 10-night residency at Paris La Défense Arena this September and October, 4 years after being diagnosed with an incurable condition that affected her voice and mobility. Sharing the news on her 58th birthday, Dion called the comeback, quote, the best gift of my life, end quote, revealing she's singing again and even dancing, thanks to the unwavering support of her fans. Dion, one of the best-selling artists of all time, last performed in March of 2020, with her Courage tour cut short by COVID and her illness. Now, to protect her health, her shows are spaced out. Demand is expected to be astronomical, promising an unforgettable reunion with her devoted fans. And yes, her heart will go on and on and on. A great birthday gift for all of us, and happy birthday to Celine Dion. Can't wait to report on the statistics of all the sold-out shows. For now, though, let's get into those stats when it comes to your sports.
Thank you so much, my friend. Let's dive in with cricket, all going down in the IPL as Cooper Connolly smashed an unbeaten 72 on debut to steer the Punjab Kings to a thrilling 3-wicket win over the Gujarat Titans yesterday. The Australians' 6-hitting masterclass anchoring the chase of 163, overcoming a bit of a middle-order wobble after a strong start. That while Vijay Kumar Yashak's 3 wickets helping restrict Gujarat to 162 for 6 in the end. Now we can get back into our World Cup preparations. Not the best note for Bafana. They were defeated 2-1 by Panama in Cape Town yesterday, extending their winners' run now to 3 matches and handing Hugo Broos his first home defeat. But some promising moments shown after Jose Cordoba's opener, Mbekazele Mbokazi, levelled with a superb strike, but a late Giovanni Ramos goal sealing victory for the visitors there. Now let's get into golf. Not the best news for Colin Morikawa. He's had to withdraw from the Valera Texas Open due to back spasms, now raising serious doubts over his fitness for the big one, the Masters. The world number 8 continuing his rehabilitation, with his return timeline now unclear, despite some recent progress following his earlier withdrawal from the Players' Championship after only 1 hole, sadly. But we'll watch that space. Now we can get into, again, our World Cup preparations as Victor Gyökeres, he struck late to seal Sweden's 3-2 win over Poland to book their place at the 2026 World Cup. While the Czech Republic, they also booked their spot, defeating Denmark via penalties. That was after a 2-2 draw. And elsewhere, Bosnia and Herzegovina, they edged out Italy in a shootout as well. That was after playing out to a 1-1 draw, now condemning the 4-time champions to a 3rd straight World Cup absence. Incredible. It looks like we're going to have to watch that space for just a little bit longer. But that's where we leave our sport for now. We'll delve into those headlines again at around 8 o'clock. Let's see if the traffic is up and running.
Well, thank you so much, Gray. Let's check out your roads out in Johannesburg in Kempton Park, where an accident has occurred on the R21 northbound just after the OR Tambo interchange. Now, with 2 left lanes currently closed, you can imagine the traffic backing up, so daily commuters can expect significant delays as congestion may continue for a while, even after the scene is cleared, as traffic flow gradually returns to normal. Out in Cape Town in Milnerton, heavy congestion is building on the N7 northbound at the ramp to Bosmansdam on the M8. Motorists should expect delays and proceed with caution when approaching that area. That's where we leave your roads for now. We'll see what's happening again at 8. For now, let's get into your weather for an update. Getting started now in Polokwane, where you'll start your day with partly cloudy skies. Temperatures start at a set 16, rising to a hot 30 degrees. Going into the week, expect sunny conditions with temperatures in the upper 20s. Well, let's move to Klerksdorp next, where you can expect mostly sunny skies. Looking at your temperatures, it starts at 16 and peaks at 28. Now, you're in for a sun-filled week with temperatures remaining at 28 as your high from now through to Sunday. And then in Pretoria, you are waking up to cloudy skies, but don't worry, it will clear as the day goes on. Temperatures range between a cool 17 and a warmer 28 degrees. Looking at the coming days, expect wet and cloudy conditions with rain forecast from Friday at 60%. And then in Johannesburg, you'll start your day under cloudy skies, clearing in the afternoon for some sunshine. Temperatures begin at a low of 14 and reach a high of 25. In the days ahead, expect sunny skies with temperatures ranging between 12 and 26. Moving on over to Mbombela now, where you can expect mostly sunny skies. Temperatures will rise from a warm 18 to a pleasant 28 degrees. Over the coming days, expect mostly cloudy skies with rain forecast averaging at 28%. And then in the beautiful Bloemfontein, you can expect mostly sunny skies. Your temperatures look like a 15-degree start and a 29-degree high. And looking ahead at the week, sunny conditions continue with highs nearing 29 degrees. We head into Richards Bay next, where a mild and partly cloudy day awaits. Temperatures ranging from 22 to a comfortable 29. And looking ahead, it's mostly sunny conditions that will continue with highs in the upper 20s and even making those lower 30s. Into Durban we go, where cloud patches linger as the day begins, with moderate wind from the northeast. Now, temperatures start from a warm 22 and climb to an inviting 28. It's mostly sunny skies that will dominate your week, with temperatures remaining in the upper 20s. And then into Mthatha, let's see what's going down your side. Cloudy skies start your day before clearing later. Temperatures rise from a warm 18 to a 33-degree high. In the coming days, it's partly sunny conditions that will continue, with a 65% chance of rain on Saturday. Out in Cradock, expect partly cloudy conditions with rain chanced at 25% this time. Temperatures move from a cool 18 to a hot 34 degrees. Now, you're in for a wet week ahead with rain forecast averaging around 35%. And then in GQ Abeja, you're in for a partly sunny day with wind traveling at 26 kilometers per hour coming through from that southwest side. Temperatures are between 18 and 27, and it's mostly cloudy skies that will dominate with rain chance at 60% for the rest of your week. Out in the gorgeous George, expect partly cloudy skies. Temperatures will rise from a cool 16 to a comfortable 28. Now looking ahead, you're in for a wet week with rain chanced at 80% on Friday. And then into Cape Town we go, where you'll start your day under sunny skies with southerly winds coming, or at least happening at 32 kilometers per hour. Temperatures range from 17 to 24, and looking ahead at the rest of the week, similar conditions continue with highs in the low to mid 20s. Well, out in Sutherland, it's also mostly sunny conditions. There is a 30% chance of rain with a 16-degree low and a 30-degree high today. Looking ahead, overcast conditions set in through Friday with a high chance of rain tomorrow sitting at 90%. Kimberley, you're up next, where you're in for a mostly sunny day. Temperatures will range between a warm 17 to a hot 32. Now, in the coming days, bright and sunny conditions will persist with highs in the lower 30s. And our final stop is in the beautiful Upington with partly cloudy conditions for you today that can be expected. Temperatures starting at 21 and then climbing to 35. Looking at the week ahead, sunny conditions persist with highs in the mid 30s. So remember to stay hydrated and don't forget your SPF. Let's get into that sunrise view of the hour. Earlier on, we saw what KZN looks like. Now let's take a gander at the Northern Cape, because Colleen Mattia from Kimberley sent this gorgeous morning view through. We haven't heard from Kimberley in a very long time, so thank you, Colleen, for making sure that you honored that calling when you felt you needed to take a beautiful shot. 29 degrees is what you can expect on your side, and Colleen, we wish you a beautiful, beautiful day, just as gorgeous as that sunrise morning view. 063-0369649. That is how you get in touch with us. One more morning view to get into at 8 o'clock. For now, though, a very important call beckons, and that's Graham breaking bread.
The bread is beckoning me. Okay, fast for what? Ricardo, you've been amazing. Thank you so much. I'm understanding the nuance of bread on a whole different level now. So thank you so much for taking us into your amazing imagination and world as it comes to bear in this. I mean, it's just so beautiful. I don't even know where to begin. Can you recommend one of the breads for me to taste right now, that you are so proud of?
I'll recommend you seed loaf.
Seed loaf, the humble
seed loaf, because it's got packed with a lot of flavor in it. Usually what I do is with my seed loaf, I don't throw anything away. Basically, if you bake your seed loaf and all the seeds comes off in it.
What's the point?
Yeah.
How do you get that right? So what do you recommend I have with this?
Oh, I recommend a little bit of butter, usually a little bit of honey with it as well, to give it. But for me, personally, I don't eat anything with my bread, because you need to savor the moment, but you need to catch all the flavors in your mouth.
Okay,
basically.
so I'm gonna try without anything.
Exactly.
And then I will try with the butter, and it looks absolutely beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Oh wow, and it's got some bite to it.
Yeah. You get all that roasty flavors, because as the seeds fall off, it toast, and that seeds I will take and put it back into the bread, and then it gets you that robust flavor.
Yes, even as you're saying that, the layers of flavor are kicking in. The consistency is next level. It's heaven in your mouth. But the little flavor notes, not one seed gets left behind. And that's going to be our ethos for the rest of today. We're going to be back in the kitchen in just a moment. Ricardo's going nowhere. We continue our bread masterclass after this, because this bread is not going anywhere.
Thank you.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. We have been talking about fresh inspiration this morning. Sometimes it can be around you in your lived spaces. Sometimes it can be in office. Sometimes it can be right in your hand. And that's what we are excited about today. Shopping for the perfect smartphone can be, let's be honest, overwhelming at best. A sea of flashy features sold really well, some bold claims and endless choice. But every now and then, a brand cuts through the noise by getting the balance just right. Innovation, reliability, and most importantly, real value. That's exactly what Honor has set out to do, and I think have achieved. Step in the Honor Magic V5. Today we are joined by the man leading that charge, Fred Jude, CEO of one of the fastest growing smartphone brands in the world, in probably the most exciting time for tech, and they are making a very strong impact right here in Mzansi. Thank you so much. I feel like we need a round of applause from our non-existent studio audience. Fred,
Thank you.
You deserve a round of applause, my friend. I know it's a big year, so congratulations. Absolutely beautiful way to step into the market. So congratulations. To get it right, South Africans, we know what we're talking about. Well, I say that with all due respect. But we do get a lot out of our phones, and we demand a lot.
Yes.
The balance in this device is incredible. How do you get that balance right? The durability, the ease of access, everything is there and it's perfectly balanced.
So recently, actually February, we launched our X9D, which is like stand out because of the reliabilities, and people call it the unbreakable AI phones. So let's say, just use this one as like examples. We combined the reliabilities by developing 5 layers of the handset. So make it like tough to like break, and at the same time, we have like a very flagship design with Honor X9D and make it like stand out. But this is only like the hardware part. And from Honor side, we always believe the AI functions, which is like hot today, should not only limit it to the flagship. So we also have the AI functions like image to videos, all these kind of functions from flagship, and also put it into the Honor X9D. So that makes the Honor X9D a combination about unbreakable reliabilities and AI functions, like latest AI functions.
And that's what I mean about accessibility, because often I'll use the term the tip of the spear technology, and it's great, but you feel like that's only if I'm going to step in at the tip of the spear in terms of price point, which you guys have opened that up completely, which I love. Obviously, the Mobile World Congress for 2026 in Barcelona, I've seen some of the visuals and gotten the buzz online. It was massive, and it was massive for you. A lot of innovation. Out of all of the things that you showed, what has got you most excited?
You know, actually, I just come back from, I also attended the MWC, the World Mobile Congress. And at that big event, Honor, we launched our robot phone, which is like the first phone, or let's say the new style or the new phone for the future, for the phone industries. Totally different. And at the same time, we involved, because last year at World Mobile Congress, we announced our Alpha plan. So it's like the extension from Honor side for the Alpha plan, and we bring the plan and the innovations from handset, from like concept into the handset, into the real world. So that's the first handset with triangles, like you know the cameras, and it's, let's say we call it like, it's not only a handset, it's also like have IQ and EQ and emotion inside. And that's, let's say it's another brain for the handset, and that can be the bridge between the real AI world and our human world.
I love that, because a lot of people are reaching, and I think those of us, especially at my age, feel like we sit on the wrong side of this digital chasm that's just getting wider and wider and wider. So when we talk about AI, don't do it just for the sake of, let it be impactful. You guys, when we talk about impact, you guys are breaking world records at the moment. Talk to me about that. What's the magic in the water at Honor at the moment, man?
I think you have done some like homework. Yeah, talking about the World Guinness record, actually with Honor X9D, this is like the standout part for the durabilities. And we run the test in Dubai, and the phone actually dropped from a heat more than 6.1 meters. And the phone like keep it like tough and...
My anxiety levels just watching that. Because I kind of watched my previous device fall from about 10 centimeters above and shatter into 3,000. This is... Do you not get nervous when you see your products being tested like this? Because you don't give yourself any room for failure.
So sometimes if you have the confidence, you get stronger and you get the feeling and you won't afraid of that.
Can we put it to the test right now?
Yes, sure.
I don't know if I'm allowed to do this.
Yes.
Can I just drop it? Okay. All right, can I stand on my chair?
Yes,
Even?
yeah.
No, ready?
Yeah, even higher.
Whew, okay. I don't know who's got the... All right, are you ready? Can I get a countdown? In 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, my word! Ah. Okay, now this is normally where I would just pretend that nothing had happened and not look at my phone. Oh, my word. Woo. You see, now I'm... Where is it?
Yes.
Where
We can
is
have
it?
a quick...
No. Oh, get out.
You see.
Get out! I don't think I'm allowed to do that ever again, but no, I'm going to do it every day. That is amazing, Fred. Thank you so much. That is incredible. Well, I'm not going to let you go anywhere or any of these devices because I think we want to put them to the test just a little bit more. But congratulations. Talk about putting your money where your mouth is. From record-breaking durability that we have just seen to incredible global growth that the world has seen this year, Honor is clearly a brand to watch. And the good news, this morning you stand the chance of winning an Honor X9D to the value of 10,000 Rand. Simply follow the prompts and you have to follow Honor Africa on Instagram or Facebook. That's your first point. Then find the Honor competition post on Expresso social pages. You'll see it boldly positioned there and answer this question. We want you to name one of the Honor models mentioned during today's show. Stick around, we'll chat a little bit more, but there is a new flagship device that's made its way into the market. And of course, you have an opportunity to win and win big if you can identify. So don't forget to include hashtag believers in the future of AI in that reply, and all the best of luck.
All right, now it's just gone 22 after 7 o'clock, which means your morning is definitely in full effect. Now, you might be getting ready for your morning or already on the move when pain makes its presence felt. Now, that is when TriPark makes all the difference. TriPark offers triple relief for headaches, toothache, and colds and flu. Now, it's ready to work in 8 seconds so that you can keep your morning moving. TriPark, the pain powder Gogo trusts to keep close, ready when everyday pain hits.
3 pains, 1 hero. TriPark, triple relief. Park the pain your way. Grab yours today. Available in original and lemon flavors.
I don't know about you, but my mind is absolutely blown by Fred and all the technology that Honor has brought to the table. And even from a high, a height off the table, that was incredible. So part 2 with him comes up in just a little bit. And then when it comes to your home and its improvements, Leroy Merlin, of course, has got our backs. And we're going to be on the ground at the new store straight after this break.
3 pains, 1 hero. TriPark, triple relief. Park the pain your way. Grab yours today. Available in original and lemon flavors.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back as we continue to get very excited about tech this year. We are back with Fred Zhu, CEO of Honor, one of the fastest growing smartphone brands in the world, and with good reason. In case you missed it, we ourselves put Honor's record-breaking durability to the test, and it did not disappoint. I even asked if I could stand on a chair, and Fred was like, go for it. We might even step outside onto the roof of our building. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that one. But I think he would actually go for it. So I've got to ask, because durability is a massive thing. When it comes to South Africans, we need to be able to trust that our device is going to survive. That's from my perspective, but you know your market better than anyone else. What do South Africans prioritize? What's important to us in a smartphone?
So I think different people, different consumers have different requirements. So from like some customers, they are more into like the design ID, and some customers is more for the like the AI experience, and also massive like reliabilities, durabilities, and the battery life makes like the most important part. So from our side, actually, we provide different product, different level product from our Magic series, which provides the most advanced AI experience and flagship experience. And then number series, it's a combination about design and like the AI functions. And X series, as with the model we just dropped, it combines the durabilities and the AI functions together. So different customers have different requirements. From our side, we will say we can meet all the requirements. Yeah, but yeah.
I love that, and I love the fact, and I'm going to ask you to delve a little deeper there, because it feels like there's a phone for everybody. Yeah. I'm asking one of my colleagues, Ryle, if he's not on the top of a mountain, he is below the surface of the ocean. When you talk about durability, this goes there, the water protection, those sorts of things. How have you been able to get this right? Talk me through how there is a phone for every person out there.
Yes. You just mentioned, like, let's say from the water side. For the Honor majority of the Honor phones, actually, we have we call it like 5 layers for the design, and also to provide the best IP ratings. For Honor X9D, this one has the highest IP rating in the industries, which is IP69K. And we can take this one to do the pool swimmings, and yes, so it can stand and last for long.
That is insane. It must be such a beautiful moment and a scary moment when you've got to go to like a World Congress or kind of put yourself out there in front of the world. When you were showcasing the innovations in Barcelona this year, what was the proudest moment for you? What got you guys most excited?
Yes, actually, during World Mobile Congress, Honor's like our innovation product, not only from like the handset, we also announced released a lot of things, including laptop, tablets, wearables, and the audio products. All the products actually, and at the same time, a lot of IoT products, which makes the whole ecosystems. And I think the whole range of the product actually well recognized by the audience, and they think, yes, that's the way the future looks like. And as a result, I think we received more than 70 awards during the MWC. Yeah, I think that's a good part. Yeah.
I think we can get a round of applause for 70 awards. It's incredible. And I know that you don't rest on those laurels. I know for you it's all about looking forward. But as you talk about this range and accessibility, I'm thinking everyone is welcome. It's not just about the tech heads who know the really advanced technology. It's not about those who can spend the money. There is something for every budget. Talk us through that, how we can connect to the one that is meant to be ours.
Yes. So from our side, actually, the massive audience, massive consumers, we believe the Honor X series actually is designed from their side. So from Honor side, we cooperate local, Honor South Africa, we cooperate with our local partners and networks, and we provide different solutions for the customers. So they can buy the phones by contract, and they also can buy the phone to cash directly. At the same time, from our side, we also have a lot of like fun tech solutions cooperate with our national chain partners. So we make sure that the phone is not like designed for like the tech savers. It should be available and accessible to everyone, no matter from like what kind of like a budget you have. And we provide from 2,000 to up to like the Magic V5, the foldables. Yeah. So every price point, we make sure that we have the best phone for consumer.
And you can do a comparison at every price point, at its competition, and it is market beating. And we've done that test ourselves because I know you love doing your tests. The fact that you let me throw one of your phones onto the floor from standing up on a chair is actually all we needed to do today. Fred, thank you so much and congratulations on everything that you have achieved. Absolutely brilliant. Now, you've heard it straight from the source, literally, whether it's performance, whether it's durability or smarter technology that you are after, you are in very good hands with Honor. And if you'd like to improve that situation even more, you have a chance to win an Honor X9D valued at 10,000 Rand. And it is available if you are ready to jump on Honor's South Africa Instagram or Facebook page and give them a follow, first of all, and then hop over to the Honor competition post on Expresso's social pages and answer the question there. We want you to name just one of the Honor models mentioned during today's show. We've given you a couple. Think of your favorites and let us know, and use that hashtag believers in the future of AI in your reply, because these devices give us access to AI in the most fundamentally powerful way without sacrificing anything. Absolutely amazing devices to see up front, so I would suggest get in store and actually check them out. Fred, congratulations on a stellar year. I can't believe we've only just gotten started. So here's to the second half of a brilliant year for Honor.
And we're going to let the celebrations continue, Mzansi, because have you bought your lotto tickets? Because listen up, there's an estimated 68 million Rand jackpot that goes down this Wednesday. So play lotto now and stand a chance to take home millions, in fact, multi-millions. So what are you waiting for? Buy your tickets now in store. Head to the website nationallottery.co.za. There is the mobile app or even cell phone banking where you can access your money. All the details are on our Expresso social media pages. Please go and check it out. And then make sure that you get yourself in the running to win absolutely big by playing lotto for that estimated 68 million Rand in jackpots today.
Obviously we love to roll up our sleeves, as I say, and get stuck into our home DIY projects. But let's be honest, some of us are absolutely useless. But we, have a lot of helping hands around us. And from my experience, when you live in South Africa, your home has to be ready for anything. These last few years have certainly taught us that. 1 minute, it's a hot day, and then you need the aircon. The next, it's freezing, and you need a gas heater, maybe a fireplace. Suddenly, it's a full Bryce situation as load shedding hits, and somewhere in between all of that, you're also trying to make sure that your space actually works for day-to-day life. Life is lifing at the moment in the most crazy way. So with unpredictability like that, or as we like to call it, just being South African, you need a home that can adapt with you and keep up with whatever the day brings. And if your home doesn't give you that, maybe it's time then to move. I don't know.
Move
I'm
into
thinking
a
about
different
moving.
home.
Yeah.
I love the fact that we're saying home and not house, because that is what makes your space livable, right? Get the fireplace, get the braai, and then you'll feel like, my sanctuaries.
So what is that thing for you in your own home that makes life easier? The thing that you value the most about your living space?
It's my man and my couch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I've got a long list of DIYs that I need to get into. I want a console, I want some wall art, I want a thing that I can put my coats on.
This sounds more like stuff that you want, more than like projects to build.
Those are projects. Don't you have to build a console? Don't you have to
Luckily,
paint
we don't have to build the consoles. Now I'm thinking, like, oh, what have I done wrong? Okay, so you are the hostess with the mostess at the moment.
I've realized.
So what is the thing that brings that all together?
In terms of food or in terms of the people?
In terms of the thing in your home. Is there a space where you do this?
Yes, so the braai has to happen on the porch outside, but that means everybody chills outside. So we are sitting around, there's some candles going because it's a little romantic with your friends. Platters are going as well all around while we're chatting and discussing. Some of us are in the kitchen making the salads and the bowls, and I just know that everything that we need is also ready and available at Leroy Merlin.
Oh, completely. Especially from the braai thing. You're going to start
Even the
cooking up
tongs.
excuses. I was remembering one of my favorite COVID memories where eventually I just was cooking on the fire because that's all we had.
Right.
At the peak of load shedding. And then we just kind of stayed that way. And that feeling of being able to just go outside and braai every night. Why can't you
Are
do
you
that?
like a master braai at this point?
I am for
Yeah.
myself. I think everyone for themselves is a master braai. But that for me was one of the most magical things. And then it brings to bear. Sometimes you need that space, that place in your home. Oh, it's worth more than all the energy in the world. Just light the fire and enjoy. Are you thinking about that DIY project now? I think the one thing in South Africa, you need a space that you can rely on, that can keep up with your life as well, no matter how unpredictable things get. And then you need a place that caters to all of those needs as well, whether it's indoor or outdoor, anything in between, all those everyday essentials that make your life that much easier. And that is exactly what Leroy Merlin offers. And then, of course, heads up, Alberton, if you're listening right now, Leroy Merlin has officially opened its doors in your hood. Their brand new store is opening today, right now, in fact. They are open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. today. Plenty happening there. And we are going to be taking you there live. We're going to be crossing live to the location in just a moment. Kutle, I think, is standing by. Look at that gorgeous girl. And she is a DIY queen, okay? And here's the good news, even more good news, in fact. From the 1st to the 5th of April, you can take part in their treasure hunt, where you stand a chance of winning a 50,000 Rand voucher.
Oh, that
Very
sounds
nice.
good to me. That will sort out at
Sure.
least 3 rooms in my house.
Our upstairs, no, it's not going to give us the upstairs that we're looking for, but it's going to make magic. We'll take you to Alberton, to Leroy Merlin after this.
While the world sleeps, the legends rise. To meet their fate with open eyes, they train quiet, out of sight, and give their all, day and night, to train, to fall, to rise, to rule, not by chance, but by fuel. Powerade, power your fate.
It's my feel good breakfast show.
Whether it's acute or chronic constipation, Aspen's got you. Get the constipation relief you need from Aspen's laxative portfolio.
Yep, whether you suffer from acute or chronic constipation, Aspen's got you. Aspen offers a range of laxatives tailored to your needs, whether you're seeking rapid, gradual, or long-term relief. Aspen offers a range of laxatives suitable for various age groups as well, and that's from infants to adults. You can trust South Africa's value-leading laxatives company to offer a suitable laxative for you and your whole family. And you can visit that's Expresso social media pages for more information.
Whether it's acute or chronic constipation, Aspen's got you. Get the constipation relief you need from Aspen's laxative portfolio.
I gotta ask a question. Who needs a reason to braai? Absolutely nobody. And that's exactly why we're getting into it today in studio. You're seeing the smoke going absolutely crazy with our friends over at Woolworths and our award-winning chef. And of course, owner of Vier and head chef, award-winning too. Number 52 best steakhouses in the entire world. We're talking global, baby. And we're getting into a delicious pizza bread that we're gonna let Sean talk about in a little bit. But of course, when it comes to Woolworths, they make it even hotter because My Difference members gets 25% off 2 marinated braai items, while all customers get 20% off. From chicken espetadas that you can see over here to pork ribs and more, all your favorites are included. And speaking about our favorites, Mr. Sean Scrooby is here, and you're going to make something delicious, sir. I'm seeing pizza.
Yes.
I'm seing chicken and salad.
You know, it's about making it easy.
Yes.
We're so busy in our lives these days, and, you know, Woolies makes it so, I mean, it's really, really easy. Everything is already quality produce, packed in, marinated.
With flavor.
Yes, and so many flavors. You know, we're talking beef, we're talking lamb, we're talking pork, we're talking chicken, and it's everything that you actually want. And what they do is they make it fast and easy for us to do. So
I love
today,
that. Yeah, what do we have on the braai today?
I've got kids and they want food quick. So, you know, when we go on to the braai, it needs to be something that really, really happens to cook. And then we can braai the steak afterwards because it is one of those things that we need to cater for the kids. Immediately. So a little pizza, chicken kebab with some salad, you know, that's always good. So we've got some lovely chicken kebabs. It's marinated with some lemon, some rosemary.
So that's when you know that the chicken's going to be tender as well, right?
Yes. Because that's the main thing, is you don't want dry chicken.
No.
Because then there's no. So, you know, we've already done some pizza here. And I, you know, wife is Spanish, so I love myself a little bit of aioli. And of course, they make it so easy. Already made, you don't have to do it. So I'm going to...
aioli, for those that don't know, like a mayonnaise?
Yes, it's like a garlicky mayonnaise. Ooh. And ajo is the word for garlic in Spanish.
What did you say now?
Ajo. It's the word for garlic in Spanish. And so that is just a garlicky mayonnaise. So it's really lovely flavor. And of course, you know, kids are all going to be like, you know, you're going to choose your battles.
Build your own,
Build your own. So each one can really just build their own one. And I'm going to just stick a little bit of this lettuce inside. Yes, you build the other one, please.
And these pizzas are done. You don't have to put them in the air fryer.
No, and you just cut them in half and they open up really nicely. So it's super easy. I'm going to put myself a little bit of tomato inside, some cucumber, and of course that's about as much veggies as my kids will eat, you know. And then, like this one, I'm going to, I mean, it's so nice and easy. I'm going to take it off the grid. The stick is already there, so it's nice and easy.
Oh, that's cute.
And all I'm going to do it is, I'm going to rip this off inside, and hopefully it comes out. There we go. And of course, just sticking it in there. Right in there, bang it in. And of course, I'm going to lift it up now with my things falling all over the place.
That's what pizzas do, though. They're notorious for falling apart.
And you know what? It's all about, you know, messing all over yourself.
Why not?
Because it needs to be juicy. I mean, that looks, to me, it looks nice and juicy.
Fantastic. Those even look like chicken thighs, actually.
Yes, it is chicken thighs. And it is so good. You know,
Yummy.
the marinade is made, you know, fresh. it is not like, you know, anything I store bought. They make it really, really good. It's proper quality produce that they put in there.
I love that. Sean, I'm gonna tell you a secret, a confession.
Yeah.
So one day I was cooking in my kitchen. I found these skewer sticks and I was like, oh my gosh, what if I put some chicken on them with peppers and onions in between? And I really thought I was a genius. I thought I invented something. And I came to the show and they were like, so you're talking about a kebab, Carissa? What are you going? I forgot that this is actually like a South African classic, eh?
It is, you know, and the great thing is the variety of kebabs is so amazing. You've got like, you know...
the veggie ones
too. The veggie ones too, you know, and the braaiing, remember, braaiing is not about meat only, you know. It is about, you know, veggies, it's about fruits, it's about everything. So the more we get on there, the better. And of course, this weekend, it's family, it is braai. So get out to Woolies, go and buy your products, and then of course, then make sure that we have a lekker family braai.
Please, and remember, if you are a My Difference member, you get 25% off 2 products when it comes to the pre-marinades, and then for everybody else, 20% off. We had a question earlier.
Yeah.
Can you braai pickled fish?
Yes, you can.
You can.
Yes, you can.
It's a yes.
Yes.
Before or after the vinegar?
No, you know, the great thing about the vinegar is it really caramelizes. So, I mean, typical pickled fish is a little bit like, you know, it's been sitting there for a while. And then when you put it onto really hot fire, very quickly, it just gives you that little bit char marks. And then you can add even your pickled fish into your pita as well.
I'm telling you.
I love that.
Tell Graham, because he is not convinced on the pickled fish. But one thing he does love that we all get involved in every single Sunday, actually every other day, is the chicken that Woolworths has. And we know that they have got no prebiotics. They are quality, free-range chicken. You can even taste it when you eat it.
No, definitely.
Free from growth hormones.
Yes,
you bite into that thigh, you said, this is a good thigh. This one here is a good thigh. That looks delicious, Sean.
I tell you, I'm going to bite in this.
You
and
taste
it's going to, well, you know, I don't know if I'm going to.
If you're gonna what? Okay, you don't have to.
Shall I do?
You're more than welcome to.
Do.
This is the work of your hands. I feel like you should go ahead. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
He's an award-winning chef. Come on. This is what makes sense. Yes, he usually touches steak, but I mean, anything on the braai is going to be absolutely fantastic. And a reminder again that My Difference members get 25% off any 2 marinated braai items, and all customers get 20% off. This offer is available at Woolworths until this Sunday, the 5th of April, 2026. So you can shop it in-store, online, and of course on the app. T's and C's do apply and can be found on woolworths.co.za. I will also taste. I'll grab one of these here. That aioli looks fantastic.
Yeah. Cheers
to you. A nice little lettuce moment too. That crunch. 10 out of 10. Thank you, Sean.
Get ready to spin and win with World Sports Betting. Every Friday morning on Expresso, one lucky viewer will walk away with up to 5,000 Rand in cash. Want in? Simply head to the competition post on Expresso's Facebook, Instagram or X pages and answer the weekly question and include hashtag World Sports Betting. Don't miss your chance to turn your Friday morning into a winning one. T's and C's apply and can be found at expressoshow.com. World Sports Betting, where every spin could be a win.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back as we get even more excited than we normally do. Why? Because today is a big day for home lovers in Gauteng. Why? Because Leroy Merlin is officially opening their brand new Alberton store, and they are doing it in style. There are going to be a lot of things going on. There's plenty happening in store and around it, from great deals, you know how they roll, to an actual treasure hunt where you could win a 50,000 Rand voucher. Now I've got your attention. So let's head over to our gorgeous Kutle, who is on the site soaking up all the excitement, and yes, probably looking...
Hello, Molweni Mzansi, and a very good morning to everyone in studio. Yes, we are coming to you live and in charge from the brand new Leroy Merlin Alberton store here in Gauteng. Mamela, all your home improvement needs, this is your one-stop shop. DT Deco, tools, whatever you need and want and desire, this is the place for you. We can't kick off the festivities without having a conversation with the heart of the operation right here in Alberton. I'm talking about the store manager, Atengosi Kakaza. Pudwam, how are you feeling? How excited are you this morning?
I'm super excited, nervous. I can't wait for the first customers to start walking into the store, so it's a great feeling.
I mean, it's a lot of work and a lot of effort for all of you to be here at this final stage where you are about to cut the ribbon and open up the shop for the community. What does this mean for you and the team?
This is basically the coming together of all the hard work. The past 9 months have been tough. Lots of blood, sweat, and tears have gone into the store. So now we're getting to reap the fruits of our labor. We're getting to share everything we've put together with the customers. So it's super exciting. We really can't wait for the ribbon cutting.
I mean, from what I've seen so far, Yonkindoyan's the guy you're behind us. You can see everyone is just energetic, really enthusiastic to welcome customers in. What do you hope or wish customers would experience as soon as these doors open?
Essentially, we are trying to also set the bar from a customer service point of view, but we're also trying to help them solve their problems. So this is the place to be. So whatever DIY problem you have, the first people you think about is Leroy Merlin, and that's what we're here for.
Amazing. And I know a lot of conversation is also about how there's such a positive impact within the community as well. How do you believe, Ubana, it will address izinto such as job creation within this space and also, general collaboration with Umpagat?
So we already started working with some of the community, even some local businesses as well. But we also want to initiate a project that's from today, we're going to have our DIY Baki traveling around the Alberton community and helping customers with some of their DIY problems. So if you've got a husband that has not completed something for you, enter our competition, the DIY Baki will be driving around Alberton and they could help you complete your mishap, or so to speak. But also from a job creation point of view, a lot of our staff and the collaborators in the store come from the Alberton community. So we are also trying to help bring skills, jobs to the community as well. So we're not just here to sell product, but we're here to solve South African problems as well.
I think that's one thing that we appreciate as well as Umphakathi wonke apha eGauteng as well as South Africa. Into yokubana, it's not just a retail space where people come and shop. They look for, a cute little mirror for the apartment, but it's also got a positive impact within the local community. Tell me more about the DIY Baki. How do you enter the competition? Because I think I might need help with my DIY problems. Pagwam.
So I think the simplest way to get more information is to go onto our social media pages, Instagram or Facebook. You'll be able to see the competition details. You enter. What is very important is that you have to be a Leroy Merlin customer or sign up to our loyalty program. But all the information that you need will be on our social media pages for you. But the Baki is right outside, so we are ready to go. If you see a Baki that says Bonjour Put, that's us.
Bonjour, but what a way to start the morning. Before we let you leave, because we know that Sizaoti cut the ribbon shortly, right? I have to find out from you, because this is the 6th store, what do you believe it signifies to South Africa? Into yokubana, Leroy Merlin is here slowly but surely becoming a cornerstone for a lot of communities across the country.
We are here. We are here to stay. We are expanding. So obviously the first... what we wanted to do first was to conquer the Gauteng market, and we're definitely going to expand into other areas of the country. So what a lot of people might not know, we've already started working on Durban. So Durban is next. Soon, Cape Town will follow. But keep looking out for the Green Triangle. Leroy Merlin is here to stay. Leroy Merlin is going to be integrated into the communities and, again, working on real South African problems, providing solutions. We know we've got situations with load shedding, so we want to provide sustainable solutions on how people can have power. We want to ensure that people have water. So we've got water solutions that we can provide for South Africans. And, of course, winters get cold, so we want to be able to heat your homes. In summer, it gets quite hot, so we want to be able to cool your homes. So these are real things that every South African experiences, regardless of whatever the home you have, whether it's in a township or in a suburb. We definitely want to help you make your home the best place to live.
Fully integrated in our lives day to day. Just finally, I have to find out what specials or something, you know, us as customers or consumers can look forward to this opening week from the 1st to the 5th or 7th of April.
I would really want to encourage people to come to the store, but one of the things I can tell you, if you look just behind us, we've got a whole podium of paint. So the first thing that people see when they come into your house is how does it look? Paint your house. So we've got a lot of paint specials, and a lot of it is our own brand, so it's unique to Leroy Merlin. So come in. If you're looking for a good paint product, Luxons is what you are looking for. So come into the store.
Come into the store and explore it for yourself. Atiangos, thank you so much for joining us here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. I'm pretty sure our Expresso family is looking forward to exploring more of Leroy Merlin, as well as the Cape Town branch opening. Uzabupa?
Not sure yet. Keep in touch with Leroy Merlin, you will find out.
Yeah. We'll find out. Listen, as I've said to you, we are moments away from cutting the ribbon, officially opening the Leroy Merlin Alberton store right here in Gauteng. Do not go anywhere because there's so much more coming your way. What do you think, guys? I'm sure you have so much FOMO right now.
Yes, we will be back with Kutle in just a moment. Absolutely beautiful. You are, I would imagine, you built your own braai, right?
Yeah.
You would have to.
No.
And I was listening from Peter, one of our cameramen. He's been to the restaurant. He said, like, all he wanted to do was take photos of your braai, which is amazing. So you've created something absolutely beautiful with our chicken. Yeah, please explain yourself. What am I about to sink my teeth into right now?
All right. This is a family-friendly, very, very easy, you know, chicken kebab that we've put on a pita. You know, it's like, you know, it's almost like easy family food that you want to quickly put on the braai, and then, of course, you know, then you can do the adult stuff afterwards. You know, a little bit of lettuce, tomato, cucumber, and, of course, the wonderful Woolworths pre-marinated chicken kebabs.
You have to sell it to me, bro. I know you, dude.
Yeah, but, you know, I need you,
guy.
I need to, you know, like, I need to make it good. You know, all in a pita, and of course, this is a couple of bites just to make it really, really fill that space.
It's lekker.
Make it lekker.
While I do this, and I'm going to take a non-TV bite because it just looks so beautiful. Do you have to check yourself every now and then when you're doing something and say, this is too much? This isn't a South African bride. Now I'm sitting in a 3-star Michelin restaurant? Or?
You know, it's always like, you want to make it as simple and, of course, as local. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! You know? You have to make it as simple as possible, but you know, we really need to just boil it down to flavor. You know, if what we put on the braai is good quality produce, which we've got plenty of here in South Africa, then it just makes it easy for the diner to eat. You know. Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's just making it easier for us to eat. Whatever, dude. You are amazing at what you do. I know we always joke about being the best with meat in the world, but it's not lost on me what an absolute privilege it is to stand beside the best, without a doubt. I'm going to say on the continent, but I think you are world-beating, dude. Thank you so much for bringing that to our space. Bite by bite. I think it is officially time to start the news.
Just a moment before we hit 8 o'clock, let's get straight into your national news headlines. And we get started with South Africa's formal sector that added 18,000 jobs in the fourth quarter of 2025, a 0.2% increase. Now, Statistics South Africa reports on this fact. Full-time employment rose by 14,000, mainly in trade, business services, and community services, while part-time roles grew by 4,000. Sectors like construction, manufacturing, transport, and mining saw slight declines. Now, gross earnings rose 7.4% to 1.8 trillion, with gains across most major industries. Now, the data shows steady recovery in non-agricultural employment and highlights trade and business services as key contributors to the country's economic growth. In other news in the country, Cape Town Mayor Jordan Hill-Lewis has proposed a record 40 billion rand infrastructure budget over 3 years as part of the 2026-27 City of Hope draft plan. Now, key allocations include 16.7 billion rand for water and sanitation, 6 billion rand for electricity upgrades, 3.7 billion rand for roads and stormwater, and 3.3 billion rand for the My City Cape Flats expansion. Around 75% targets lower-income communities, supporting housing, sanitation and essential services, while the projects are expected to create roughly 130,000 construction jobs. A public comment on the draft budget is open until the 30th of April. Internationally speaking, Senegal's president has signed a law doubling maximum prison sentences for same-sex sexual acts to 10 years and criminalizing any promotion or financing of homosexuality. Lawmakers had approved the bill earlier this month despite international pressure from human rights groups, including the UN, which called it a violation of fundamental freedoms. The updated penal code now covers homosexuality, bisexuality, transsexuality, zoophilia and necrophilia, with fines of up to 300,000 rand. Critics say the legislation discriminates against LGBTQIA+ people and violates human rights standards. In other news, Israel's parliament approved a law making the death penalty the default for Palestinians convicted of deadly terror attacks, with executions to be carried out within 90 to 180 days. Now, critics include UN Human Rights Chief Volker Turk say the law is discriminatory and it violates due process and could constitute a war crime. Now, the legislation, driven by far-right figures, effectively applies only to Palestinians, with Jewish Israelis unlikely to face it. Supporters argue it prevents released attackers from committing further violence, citing past cases. Now let's close off the news for today by bringing it back to the mother city, where after 8 years inspiring thousands at the Two Oceans Aquarium in Cape Town, Blue the ragged-toothed shark has finally returned to her ocean home in Streesbaai. Now, rescued in 2018, she arrived small and vulnerable at just 26 kilograms and under 2 meters long. Over the years, Blue grew into a 201 kilogram, nearly 3 meter adult, becoming a beloved ambassador for her species and educating countless visitors in the Save Our Seas Foundation Shark exhibit. Monitored closely in a temporary holding space, she was fitted with tracking tags before her release. Now carried into the surf in a custom stretcher, Blue paused briefly, then powered off confidently into the ocean, beginning a new chapter while continuing to aid conservation of her critically endangered species. On that feel-good note, we close off your news for this Wednesday. Let's get your final sports from Graham.
As Blue heads out into the Big Blue, let's wrap up our sporting news for this morning. We start with cricket. The IPL is lit and Cooper Connolly did the lighting yesterday. He smashed an unbeaten 72 on debut to steer the Punjab Kings to a thrilling 3-wicket win over the Gujarat Titans. The Australians' 6-hitting masterclass anchoring their chase of 163, overcoming a bit of a middle-order wobble after a very strong start, while Vijay Kumar Viyashak's 3 wickets helping restrict the Gujarat Titans to 162 for 6 in the end. Now let's bring it back to football. Not the best news from Bafana's perspective, but they were defeated 2-1 by Panama down in Cape Town yesterday, now extending their winless run to 3 matches and handing Hugo Broos his first home defeat, in fact. That was after Jose Cordoba's opener, then Mbekazeli Mbokazi levelled with a superb strike, but then a late Giovanni Ramos goal sealing that victory for the visitors. Bit of a wobble, not too much to be concerned about. On the flip side of that coin, Colin Morikawa, lots to be concerned about. He is withdrawn from the Valero Texas Open due to back spasms, now raising serious doubts over his fitness for the Masters. The world number 8 continuing his rehabilitation, with his return timeline now unclear despite recent progress following his earlier withdrawal from the Players' Championship after only just 1 hole. So we'll certainly watch that space closely. Now we can get back into the World Cup action as we build towards the showpiece, and it looks like a few more have booked their place. Victor Gyökeres struck late to seal Sweden's 3-2 win over Poland and book their place at the 2026 World Cup, while the Czech Republic, they also booked their spot, defeating Denmark via penalties after a 2-2 draw. Then elsewhere, Bosnia and Herzegovina, they edged out Italy in a shootout, and that was after playing out to a 1-1 draw. But this condemns the 4-time champions Italy to a 3rd 3rd straight World Cup absence. I'll let that sink in as we broach the morning traffic. Hopefully not too much to report on.
Well, thanks, Gray. Let's get straight into your roads now. Out in Johannesburg and Midrand, there is heavy congestion building on the N1 southbound before New Road. Now, motorists are advised to drive cautiously and expect delays. Also, please do allow for some extra travel time. In Johannesburg, heading into Randburg now, traffic is heading on the N1 northbound from Randburg to Rivonia. Now, drivers should anticipate slow-moving conditions and, of course, consider alternate routes where possible, as congestion may persist for some time on out. Well, that's where we leave your roads. We wish you all the best as you tackle that last bit of traffic. For now, let's see how we can prep you with your weather. Getting started out now in Polokwane, where you'll start your day with partly cloudy skies. Temperatures start at a set 16, rising to a hot 30 degrees. Going into the week, expect sunny conditions with temperatures remaining in the upper 30s. From Polokwane, let's head into Klerksdorp next, where you can expect mostly sunny skies. Temperatures start at 16 and peak at a high of 28. Now you're in for a sun-filled week with temperatures peaking at 28. In fact, it's a high of 28 from now all the way through till Sunday. And then into Pretoria we go, where you're waking up to cloudy skies that will clear its way and allow for some sunshine as the day develops. Temperatures range between a cool 17 and a warmer 28. In the coming days, expect wet and cloudy conditions with rain forecast on Friday, sitting at a 60% chance. And then into Johannesburg, you'll start your day under cloudy skies, clearing in the afternoon for some sunshine. Temperatures begin at a low of 14, reaching a high of 25. In the days ahead, expect sunny skies with temperatures ranging between a low of 12 and a high of 26. Mbombela, you're up next, and you can expect mostly sunny skies. Temperatures will rise from a warm 18 to a pleasant 28. Now, over the coming days, expect mostly cloudy skies with rain forecasts averaging at 28%. And then in the beautiful Bloemfontein, you can expect mostly sunny skies. Temperatures climbing from a low of 15 to a high of 29. Looking ahead, sunny conditions to continue with highs up to 29 degrees. And then we head to Richards Bay now, where a mild and partly cloudy day awaits. Temperatures ranging from a warm 22 to a comfortable 29. Looking ahead, it's mostly sunny conditions that will continue with highs in the upper 20s to lower 30s. Heading into South Africa's playground out in Durban now, where cloud patches linger as the day begins, with moderate wind from the northeast. Now, temperatures start with a warm 22, climbing to 28. Mostly sunny skies will dominate your week with temperatures in the upper 20s. And then out in Mthatha, cloudy skies start your day before clearing a bit later. Temperatures rise from a warm 18 to a sweltering 33. In the coming days, partly sunny conditions do continue with a 65% chance of rain on Saturday. And we head into Cradock, where you can expect partly cloudy conditions with a rain chance at 25%. Temperatures move from a cool 18 to a hot 34. And you're in for a wet week ahead with rain forecasts averaging around 35%. Let's see what it's looking like in Gqeberha. You're in for a partly sunny day with wind traveling 26 kilometers per hour from the southwest. 18 is your low with a high of 27 degrees, and it's mostly sunny skies that will dominate with rain chance at a 60% chance on Friday. And then in gorgeous George, expect partly cloudy skies with gentle southwesterly winds this time. Temperatures will rise from a cool 16 to a nice comfortable 25. Looking ahead, you're in for a wet week with rain chanced at 80% come the weekend. And then out in Cape Town, you'll start your day under sunny skies with southerly winds at 32 kilometers per hour. Your temperatures range from 17 to 24. And then looking ahead, similar conditions continue with highs in the low to mid 20s. All right, Sutherland, what have we got for you? Well, it's mostly sunny conditions that are expected with a 30% chance of rain. Temperatures range between 16 and 30 degrees. And looking ahead, overcast conditions set in through Friday with a high chance of rain tomorrow sitting at 90%. And then in Kimberley, you're in for a mostly sunny day. Looking at your temperatures, that will range between 17 and a hot 32 degrees. And in the upcoming days, bright and sunny conditions will persist with highs in the lower 30s. And last but never least, we've got Uppington, where partly cloudy conditions can be expected across your region. Our temperatures start at a warm 21, but then climbs to 35 as your high. Looking ahead, sunny conditions persist with highs in the mid-30s. So remember two things: stay hydrated and don't forget that SPF. For now, though, let's head into that sunrise view of the hour. We've seen the entire country, the Northern Cape out in Kimberley, KZN, and now, of course, touching base in the Western Cape, particularly Wynberg out in Cape Town with our fave, Sumaya. And thank you, Sumaya, for just capturing a beautifully glorious morning view. 25 degrees is what we'll get into. In fact, what we will get into right now is a recap of every single picture. Now, we started out in Port Shepstone with Catherine sending a dramatic ocean energy picture, waves rolling in under a soft golden sky. Definitely up there in my top 3. Then it was over to Kimberley with Colleen Mattia, who painted the sky in warm hues of orange and gold above a quiet neighborhood. Thank you so much, Colleen, for sharing that. And then lastly, we had Sumaya out in Wynberg in Cape Town with a sunrise view with a fiery note, those deep orange tones just coming on through, letting us know that the day is going to be absolutely ablaze. And thank you so much for getting in touch with the most beautiful midweek views. We still have Thursday and Friday to get into. 0630369649. That's how you get in touch with us. So please do for Thursday's morning view.
Now, all DIY champions out there, and even those like me who maybe are a little bit nervous, step a little closer. Kutle is still on site outside the amazing Noi brand new Leroy Merlin Alberton store. They are opening with a lot of fanfare this morning. Yes, some great deals on the inside and a little treasure hunt where you could win 50,000 Rand. There is a voucher right there. Let's find out how we get it.
People of South Africa, we are still hanging out at the brand new Leroy Merlin Alberton store right here in Gauteng. As you can see for yourself, and I'm in Dodwa, I am with the oh so beautiful content creator, influencer, Antoinette Motlowung. Antoinette, how excited are you?
I'm so excited to be here. I think we've been working on this campaign for almost a month now, and it has been such a whirlwind, and it's really amazing to finally see it come to life and come together. So very happy to be here. Are you happy to be here?
I am so happy to be here. And where are you? You need to be here as well. Let's talk first impressions, because we're giving our Expresso family an exclusive feel and look at this point, because we haven't officially opened the doors technically. Walk us through what's going through your mind right now.
Listen, I walked through the store and I thought, it's so big. It's so big, but not in a bad way, not in a way that's overwhelming. I think it's so big that I think when I walk in here, I'm going to find every single thing that I need. Yeah. And that's what matters, right? You want to come to a store and you want to find what you need and what you didn't realize you needed.
Exactly.
That's it.
One-stop shop.
No, I think like, because we can do the other shops. Yes. You know the other shops where you walk in for just like toothpaste and you've spent 5,000 Rand by the time you leave. Exactly. That's what we want here. Period.
Now I have to ask, right? What would you say is your favorite section in the store currently?
Ooh, I'm a bathroom girly, right? And they've got really amazing bathroom sets here. But also, if you've seen the kitchens, because you walk through a store and you find a fully fledged kitchen, and all you have to do is just say, Nitata, I'm taking it home. I love that. So bathroom and kitchen, absolutely happy with that stuff.
I mean, I have to agree with you. Look at the inspo around us right now. Ungene store, uti, okay. In fact, I want everything as is.
Don't change anything. Happy about it. So definitely when you walk through, you know, the doors, check out the bathrooms, check out the kitchen areas, check everything else out, because it's everything. They've got everything.
They've got everything. I mean, if you are here for your deco needs, inspiration, or solutions to your practical needs and wants, this is truly the place to be. What do you think is a section that a lot of South Africans, a lot of customers are going to enjoy?
If not the whole store, if you're not enjoying the whole store, I think definitely still the bathroom, but whatever you're looking for, here's the thing about Leroy Merlin, because their mission is just to be the one-stop shop for everything home for you. So when you walk through here and whatever you need, if you are Bob the Builder, you will find what you need, right? And I think that's what it is. Even for the girlies who don't know how to be Bob the Builders, you will find people to help you become that. And I think that's what's amazing about the store.
100%. I mean, DIY enthusiasts, girl, I have assembled bookshelves in my life. And you know what I learned today?
When you're just a girl.
I'm just a girl, and apparently there are workshops that they offer to help you put together or assemble any and everything that you need for your home.
They can even do it for you here in store. So if you go buy carpentry, they can cut up a board for you. I saw there's a lady on TikTok, came to Leroy Merlin and got herself a headboard. She got plywood, got it cut up here at the store, and she made a headboard. So I think if you need that, if you are just a girl, because we really are just girls, you can get it right here at the store.
I am obsessed with that. But you know, another section that I'm probably obsessed with, it has to be outdoor vibes, patio.
I saw you sitting on the chair, lounging. That's exactly what it is. I'm a fan of that. So you're like an outdoor girly.
Yes, I am.
I love it. I love it.
Now, there are people waiting in line outside, customers and our Expresso family watching right now, just waiting for those final words of inspiration from you. Ungathini kubo to say, look, this is what you can expect when you come through these doors, namhlanje.
Listen, first thing you do, find the green triangle. Scan the code. Win 50,000. And then share the half with me. That's exactly what it is. Because that's what they have happening right now. There's a treasure hunt from the 1st till the 5th of April. And if anybody walks through, scans the QR code, find the green triangle first, and you could stand a chance to win 50,000 rand.
And when you find the green triangle, you scan the QR code and you win the 50,000 rand. Do not forget Antoinette and Kuhle, okay?
Just 25,000. That's it. That's all we need.
That's all we need. Thank you so much for joining us here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. We're going to continue shopping around, right?
Of course. No, I'm here to stay.
We are here to stay.
I'm here to stay. They may as well build me a room. That's what it is.
While they do that, I'll see what I can do, Antoinette. While they do that, make sure to keep it locked right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show, because in a couple of moments, we will be cutting that ribbon and officially opening the doors to Leroy Merlin, Alberton, Danako. Anyway, all of that and so much more right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show.
Oh, it's just so many things to get excited about there. Can I just talk about the outfits? Just how
10 out of
absolutely
10.
gorgeous you looked. And you could actually build yourself a room there to stay in because you're at Leroy Merlin. But if you can, go and say hello to the ladies and score a massive deal.
That's right. And I know Graham, also from building things to enjoying luxury, went out at the Lord Charles Hotel, which I also got to stay at this past weekend. So we'll delve into that
Very
in just a
special.
bit.
Very special. Welcome back. I don't want you to do anything right now. For the next few minutes, just pretend that you're on holiday, because not all of us are on holiday like the kids are right now. But sometimes you do need to just get away, but you can't take a month off.
You can't, and you don't have to go far, especially when you're in the Western Cape. I mean, my goodness, when you want to properly switch off, just an edge of the Cape Town winelands, the Helderberg offers that perfect mix of mountain views, open space, just quiet luxury, and right in the heart of it, you'll find the Lord Charles Hotel.
Oh man, it's a piece of living history, and I got to live that history just a little bit. I took a very scenic trip to check out the locale and find out what makes this particular little gem so special.
I've always found Somerset West enchanting, but nestled right in its heart is an absolute gem. It's a space that feels timeless, quietly luxurious, and quite industrious at the same time. With its beautiful ivy-covered entrance, its weeping willows sweeping across expansive and gorgeous gardens, the iconic Lord Charles Hotel is more than just elegance. It is an experience. I love the look and feel. It's grand, it's old school, but it feels like you've gone through this kind of time warp and disappeared. This is a beautiful sight. You've just got to take it in. No, there is a lot of newness around here. The space feels incredibly new. It's got the new car smell, which I love. Can you tell us, when was the hotel first opened, and take us through a bit of that crazy journey?
Way back in 1988 is when it first opened its doors. Obviously founded on the foundation of this rich history of Somerset West. So the land was originally owned by Lord Charles Henry Somerset, which is also where the town gets its namesake from. And there's a big political significance here. You know, prior to Nelson Mandela's election as president, he was holding high-powered meetings here with key political figures right here in this property, and so many people still remember that.
You can't sustain a brand for that long without reinventing. What inspired this new move, and what's gone into the refurbishment?
This is the first tribute portfolio in South Africa.
Wow.
So it's a brand debut for us, so we had to go in big, wide, very much color, vibrancy, free-flowing public spaces, and all of that resonates really well with the tribute portfolio brand by Marriott, which has been in place now since April 2025. We defined by the unscripted, authentic service that we have here. And that's what people really, really want to feel as a guest. Yeah.
What makes you most proud of this place, this establishment?
The fact that it's been around for so long and is so well known, and it's still a landmark. People say you turn at the Lord Charles traffic lights. You know, it's not the R44 or Broadway Boulevard, it's the Lord Charles traffic lights, you know. So for me, that is this landmark iconic status is what we're incredibly proud of. But the most important part for me is coming through the gates and driving up with this lush greenery around you, and the landscape gardens and the tennis courts. You're in the heart of Somerset West, but you feel like you're somewhere in the Helderberg Mountains.
An incredibly vibrant space, yes, beautiful to be in. Maybe let's start with your conferencing. What sets you guys apart?
We are outside of Cape Town, so away from the hustle and bustle in beautiful Somerset West, close to the winelands, so it gives you a bit of tranquility. We're also one of the largest conference venues. We can accommodate up to 600 people. The venue behind me is actually one of the largest venues we have. And then we also have another venue downstairs, Grand Ballroom, which currently in use, that seats up to 500 people. And then also we do have 2 boardrooms for our VIP smaller group gatherings, one seating 12 people, and then also a 16-seater as well. Once business is done, our guests can just relax at the pool, enjoy a drink. There's a fun St. Andrew's pub as well. Enjoy the beautiful property and the amenities that our hotel has to offer.
That sounds great to me. I think it's time for some tea. The Lord Charles has some beautiful quiet spaces to really get your downtime in, but equally so, it has the potential to powerfully connect. I am now, though, inspired to get out and explore, maybe find one of those other hidden gems of the Helderberg. What I love about staying in this area is how quickly the landscape changes. In the car for all of 5 minutes and suddenly you're surrounded by mountains, valleys, vineyards, and that unmistakable Helderberg quiet, that stillness that doesn't just invite you to calm down, it forces you to put the brakes on and relax. Thank you so much for welcoming me with not one but 3 plates.
Yes.
I think you understand how Expresso works.
Yeah.
You're a legend around these parts, my friend.
I think so.
They call you the personality, maybe the personality of the Helderberg.
Could be.
Now, I love a smaller plate because we get to taste more, but no pressure because now the combination of flavors needs to be on point. When we talk about what's on offer, what makes this establishment stand out?
First time started working at Pink Valley, a restaurant just serving tapas, and I'm like, tapas, really? But the moment we start pushing out the foods from the kitchen and you just place it on the table, it becomes very colorful. And I must tell you, all the flavors is well balanced, and especially most of our dishes has been on the menu as our top sellers for past 7 years. The pork belly, for instance, ever since the restaurant opened, has been on the menu.
Where would you recommend we start?
I would recommend start with the pork belly. It's a sticky pork belly served with kimchi mayo, pickled cucumber, daikon, and some garnish. With this pork belly, we cook it like overnight. And then in the morning, we just like press it a bit, and then I can't give you all my chef's recipes. Yeah, that's what we do.
I'm sorry, I stopped listening to you about 30 seconds ago. I can't even hear your words.
Then on the side, we have the spinach mozzarella bowl served with a sweet mustard sauce and sunflower seeds.
When people get to experience dining like this, it's different. It's a different mode. I absolutely love that as well.
Yeah, that is my favorite.
Oh man, the mouthfeel, the crunch.
100%.
Exquisite, okay.
This side, we have the red pepper mara with brinjal, pomegranate, pickled red onions, and sage. And then now you eat this so you eat together. So you take a scoop of that, put it on the butter later, and you eat it like that.
That is delicious. Being able to spend a bit of time here at the Lord Charles, that's sitting right in the center of one of the best parts of the world, the access to adventure, the access to lifestyle. Whether you are looking to maybe just retreat and escape, maybe reset or reconnect and get down to business in one of the exquisite conferencing facilities, this newest member of the Tribute portfolio is ready to welcome you with open arms. Amazing.
Take me back, please.
Beautiful.
Maybe I never left. Maybe I just drove in from there, okay?
I love that
just
for you.
outside Somerset West. Absolutely beautiful. The grounds are gorgeous, but it's the history there. I like the fact that so many amazing meetings have happened that have kind of painted a picture of where South Africa is going. So if you want a conference and you want a space that's going to bring out the real critical thinking, it's beautiful, it's luxury, all that, but it's also a place of industry. So get your team there.
I love it. I also, like I said, had the privilege to stay there. 10 out of 10, no
Beautiful.
notes. Because there is something special about a place that lets you slow down without trying. And that was, of course, the Lord Charles Hotel out in Somerset West, where everything just feels a little bit more considered, a little bit more relaxed, and of course, exactly what you need it to be.
It's coming!
Sip, scan, and you could score your way to the biggest FIFA World Cup ever. T's and C's apply.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for choosing to stay indoors right now, because I know there is a lot pulling you outdoors. Leroy Merlin have just opened in Alberton, and we love the fact that you have got everything you need in one store. We have heard from their team leader, who is amazing. I think Corsi, brilliant. We've heard from some of the customers. Let's get more of their report back.
Listen, G, the energy is absolutely electric this morning. We are waiting in anticipation for the Leroy Merlin Alberton store to officially open its doors to its customers. Of course, we did have to, ask a customer a question or two about how excited they are about being here today. We are joined by the incredible Carol. How are you feeling this morning?
Very excited, extremely excited.
And what are you most looking forward to?
I think most important for me is going to the gardening section. I love gardening. So yes, that's what I'm looking forward, yes.
I mean, of course I have to ask, what would you say is your favorite thing about the Leroy Merlin store?
I absolutely love their specials and the variety of items that they always have on sale.
Ooh, that's absolutely beautiful. So do you often find yourself in this space, during the weekends to shop around for inspiration from your home, for your home improvement needs?
Absolutely, and this is my go-to store when I just want to unwind.
Oh, I am obsessed with that. Now I have to ask, are you going to be taking part in the treasure hunt? Are you aware of the treasure hunt?
I saw that on the pamphlet. I'm very excited. I need that 50,000 because, ladies, we always got something to do around the house.
Yes, ma'am. Now I have to ask, what are some of the things that you are wanting to do in your home?
Oh, there's too many to mention, but I will start with my garden.
Yes.
I always have a little bit of a space for an extra plant or two.
Ooh, I could learn a thing or two from you when it comes to gardening. What would be a beginner-friendly, sort of lesson? What's the one thing that I need to look out for when I walk into a Leroy Merlin and I want to start my own garden?
Look for flowers, beautiful colors, and obviously good price.
A good price.
Yes.
And that's exactly why people come here to Leroy Merlin, right? For quality, affordable, but also inspirational products. Okay, Carol, we're about to cut the ribbon and open the doors to the store inside. What is your game plan for the treasure hunt this morning?
I don't have a game plan. I'm just going to go inside there and obviously see what they've got on offer. And hopefully I'll win that 50,000 rand.
Yes. And I mean, you've got from today until the 5th of April to enter the treasure hunt in store. Carol, thank you so, so much. We are this close to cutting the ribbon and opening the doors to the brand new Leroy Merlin store right here in Alberton. Woohoo! Back to you guys in studio.
Woohoo!
Alberton wasn't ready. Sorry, I wasn't ready for that show.
You
Okay,
weren't
one,
ready
two,
for
three.
that.
Woohoo! Oh, no, we love it. Get out there, say hello to Kutle, first of all. Just tell her we miss her terribly down in Cape Town. Go and have some fun. So, of course, you could win yourself a massive voucher there. And feeding into that kind of energy, if money wasn't a thing, maybe you got that massive bonus at the end of the year and you could do something to your home.
Oof.
What would you change? What would you add?
Right. I said a pool, but let's see what you had to say. Thanks for getting in touch. Rihanna said, I would fix all the water leaks in my house. That's good.
For sure.
Unfinished building, etc. So I have no issues when winter comes.
That sounds like a need more than a want, which is great. So
also
I hope
preemptive. I like
I hope we can get you across the line. Bashtin saying, I would most definitely repaint my entire home, fix up my bathrooms, buy myself a new lounge suite, and re-tar my yard.
Nice.
Sure, you've been thinking about this list, I
Very
think,
adult,
eh?
very adult. I love to see it. Okay, let's see what else we've got from your comments. Timberly-Claire, good morning, Expresso team. I'd add a crazy movie room
get out.
with a massive screen and a sound system. Unlimited popcorn. I'm just going to add
Can I
that
change my answer?
You can.
Okay, the whole upstairs is now a mini movie theatre.
Yes.
And then we're going to put a slide on the outside to get out.
down.
Or maybe a fireman's pole.
Oh my gosh.
Safety first, safety first. Let us know
Options.
if you could refresh your space. Head over to the Expresso socials. Money's not a thing. Let us know what you would change in your life. We'll be back to make some beautiful changes in your space after this.
Hi guys, we're the Gut Girls and we're super excited to have partnered with Entiro in their Feed the Good campaign. you stand a chance of winning one of 3 Le Creuset 5,000 Rand hampers weekly.
Head over to the Entiro website and download the Feed the Good recipe booklet.
You then cook one of these recipes, take a picture and upload it to your social media platform and tag Entiro Probiotic.
If you missed any of the details, find them in the caption below as well as the T's and C's.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
I can't get there in person, so welcome back to you. Hopefully you are close to Alberton and you can get there in person. Leroy Merlin has opened a brand new store just for you. And yes, Alberton is buzzing this morning. Our Kutle is out there chatting to shoppers, chatting to some very motivated staff members and the teams leading them. And I think it's now time to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of South, the moment we have all been waiting for is finally here. The opening of the brand new Leroy Merlin Alberton in Gauteng. Come on, everybody. We have our CEO, Mr. Frank Dufaulk, to my left, as well as the store manager, Uatengosi Kakaza, here on standby, ready to cut the ribbon, to open the doors to the whole of Alberton and Gauteng at large. Gentlemen, are we ready?
We are ready. And Alberton community, welcome to the new store.
Come on, everybody! Woo! As you can see for yourself, the energy is absolutely electric. The Leroy Merlin Alberton store is officially open. People People are joyful. This is a new wave, a new story to this brand that is a cornerstone to so many communities. From all of us here in Gauteng, mwah! Good morning, everybody, and welcome.
Congratulations. I feel the joy. I feel the energy. So if you find yourself out in Alberton, make sure that you make your way there. For now, though, this is speaking to everybody across the country, and we're talking about Woolworths Home and their new Autumn-Winter 26 collection. It is so clear that the season is all about elevated living and also elevated style. From everyday essentials to statement pieces that we love in our homes, Woolworths Home continues to position itself as the go-to destination for all your homeware needs. And that's why we brought in Karen Costner, is going to introduce us to Woolworths Home iconic must-have items to elevate our everyday life with the autumn-winter season. So welcome, Karen, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much for having me.
I can't wait to get into this because we're talking about icons.
I know.
And when we talk about icons, Woolworths is right up there. So what exactly are the icons? I see so many beautiful products before me. And what sort of qualified as the standout pieces?
Okay. Well, the icons are the hero product that represents the best of Woolworths Home. They are selected based on a combination of innovation, quality, customer experience, and also timeless design. We've got our bedding, Egyptian cotton, which is the finest yarn you can get. We've got beautiful room fragrance, zero twist towels, our ceramic non-stick cookware, as well as our beautiful color clay ceramic porcelain mugs.
Oh, and I do love a mug, and look at the colors that it comes in as
They're
well.
beautiful. Sorry, the color is pigmented into the clay, so you can actually see the inside is not typically white that you'd normally see in a colored mug, and that's what makes these different. They're just beautifully balanced and just timeless design.
Oh my gosh, well, I absolutely am here for it. And there's so many things to delve into, but first and foremost, let's talk about the fact that these are considered the must-haves when it comes to Woolworths Home, right? So exactly why are they considered? You mentioned that the qualifiers were put out there. Top 5 is really difficult.
It is very difficult, especially in a homeware business that's got such amazing products.
Right.
So I've spoken about the Egyptian cotton, but this is really a hero item. If you're looking to replace your bed,
and many people probably need to,
and it's cheaper than replacing your mattress. This bedding is just so soft. It's got beautiful long staple yarn that's grown in Egypt and is made into this beautiful thread count with a sateen stitching detail.
I love the detail as well.
Yes.
It's very hotel. It's very
luxe. It's very luxe, but still affordable.
Right.
And then we've got our health-conscious and high-performing non-stick cookware.
And can we talk about that color?
Yeah, I know. The colors are beautiful. They just fit into any kitchen, and they're just beautifully designed. You can see in the way the lid has been designed. What's also great is that if you're health-conscious, you don't need to use any oil. You can just fry an egg without having to worry about it, and cleaning is so easy. We've also got this specially designed zero twist towels that is engineered for softness and durability. And really all these items just gives the customer a ritual in their everyday lives.
Right.
So really in every element of their home, they're just elevating everything that they do.
Yeah, and you know what? We deserve it.
Exactly, we do.
We don't just
We
have
work
to
hard.
enjoy it exactly.
Yeah.
When we go to a hotel experience or maybe a boutique space, this is our home and we can enjoy it for what it is. The fragrance station is just drawing me there because I can smell it from
Absolutely.
standing over here. And I'm pretty sure these are new fragrances.
They are new fragrances with beautifully unique designs.
I mean, look at that.
Look, you can close it off and then you can use it as a stand.
Gorgeous.
And what's great is that they've got a 15% fragrance load. So it really transforms your home into a beautiful ambiance. And it can go from winter into summer. We've got fragrances for all seasons. And it's just beautiful sitting on your counter. It just blends in with all your decor accessories.
And I love the fact that it goes from candle to fragrance for the
exactly.
room, to your diffuser that you
Diffusers.
put near the window so that you can always smell it coming in. This one is the driftwood and sage. I mean,
my
already
favorite.
The green is
I
gorgeous.
know. Maybe it's because I'm going into winter. I really just want to
smell.
escape a little.
Oh, yes, exactly. And then I also really love this one. So this is the white tea. This one's a bit more clean. Definitely like a linen-y type of scent. I mean, I would wear that on my body. That smells delicious. And
Maybe we should bring that in. Hey?
You know what?
Body lotion, hand wash.
Oh, a little body butter for winter.
Yeah,
Come
there
on,
we go.
Woolworths.
I know.
I am so here for it. But we know that Woolworths Home in particular positions itself as that go-to destination where you literally can walk in and shop anything. So how do these products sort of reflect that?
Yeah, so they definitely represent the breadth of the home we offer. They represent the bedroom with the beautiful sheeting and giving you a good night's sleep, which, again, don't underestimate sleep. I'm sorry, I'm on a mission to get people to sleep well.
Tell us.
To the bathroom where you have luscious towels. And again, people, please just don't add softener. It's soft as it is.
Oh,
so
that's a
just
good
wash it with vinegar to rinse it off and it'll just stay soft. It's really easy to maintain and durable, long-lasting. So it's a beautiful product and we're very proud of it. I've spoken about the non-stick cookware. The mugs is also just timeless. It's just, you wake up in the morning, have your coffee.
The way you're holding it, even that's me in the mornings
because
with
look how
my
beautifully
coffee.
designed.
I
It's just, it's
know.
balanced, it's comforting, it's like a hug.
The ergonomics.
Yeah, and then a hot chocolate in the evening. So it takes you from morning to evening.
I'm telling you.
I know. So we really do think about every pillar of the home, meeting our customers at every stage in their home.
Yes.
And this is just an easy way for you to just get the best product for each room in your house.
And elevate your space.
Absolutely.
Karen, thank you so much for coming on through. I love the fact that we can really transform those everyday moments into something really special, standout moments, in fact. And with Woolworths Home, they've got everything that you need to elevate your space this season, making it the ultimate destination for all your homeware needs. Now you can go ahead and shop the icon pieces and their latest pieces in store, online, and of course on the app.
Well, hopefully that has inspired you just a little bit. But right now, we want to step into your corner from a medical perspective. If you've been experiencing things like heartburn, nausea, or that burning feeling in your stomach, it could be a sign of a peptic ulcer. Now, Alsanic works by forming a protective coating over your stomach lining itself, helping to protect it from further irritation for up to 6 hours at a time. And you can choose the option that suits you best, whether it's the suspension tablets or effervescent tablets. And you can also keep an eye out for Alsanic's brand new refreshed packaging coming to pharmacy shelves very soon. Same value. And while you're at it, you can also visit Alsanic's Facebook page where you can win one of 5 2,500 Rand cash send vouchers. So you can enter now and just might be one of those lucky winners. Good luck.
Find relief and feel better with Alsanic. Just 5 mils or 1 tablet goes a long way, and Alsanic is available without a prescription. Find relief and feel better with Alsanic. Just 5 mils or 1 tablet goes a long way, and Alsanic is available without a prescription.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
I'm back one last time with some important news. Mzansi, have you brought your lotto tickets yet? Oh, why do I ask? Because an estimated 68 million rand is sitting in the jackpot this Wednesday. Come on. You can play your lotto now and stand a chance to win multi-millions. So please, what are you waiting for? You know the drill. Hopefully by now you can get your tickets in store super easily. You can go online, nationallottery.co.za. You can use their mobile app. You can use your own cell phone banking app. There's generally a little drop down there. So simple. We've even made it easier, in fact, by putting those details up on the Expresso socials, so you've got no excuses. Put yourself in line to win big by playing your daily lotto for an estimated 68 million rand in the jackpot today. Incredible. Well, we've had the most amazing show in the kitchen today, being a Wednesday, so I'm guessing it's only getting better.
And you know what, a little bit earlier when we spoke about Woolworths Home, Karen said something that inspired an idea. She said, at the end of the day, end with a hot chocolate. I say at the start of the day, let's get straight into this hot chocolate moment right now. Because what is Easter without all the sweet treats that we love? From chocolate bunnies and eggs to DIY molding kits, plus favorites like Marshies and Fantasticals. Love those. Woolworths has a delicious range that will make your Easter weekend even sweeter. Now, Graham.
I'm not ready, eh?
Graham.
I'm not ready for Easter.
We have to get into this. Okay, so these are basically, it comes in a mug like this.
Super
it is
cute.
the Marshie hot chocolate Marshies.
Okay.
Just basically heat some milk. These come in the cup as well.
Oh,
Add our
wow.
Marshies and it makes a delicious marshmallow. And as we know, made with free-range eggs, made with real
Because
chocolate.
it must, right?
It's going to be delicious.
Ta-da. So do we put the egg in first?
We've got to,
in there,
we've got to chop it out.
Okay, we're going to chop it. Ah,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
And then we insert the
Sure.
egg.
So herein lies the real challenge, okay? It's not eating the egg while you are chopping it up.
I
Wow.
know. They should
is
give
fancy.
3 more as snacks along the way.
It also begs another question. Is there a way?
Is there a way?
A mode that you're supposed to cut and... Oh, look at that. It's all chocolate.
Oh!
Look at that. It's chocolate
was not
marshmallow. I was
expecting
not ready
that.
for chocolate within chocolate, within
You're
the
going
marshmallow.
vertical. I'm going this
And
way.
then I'm going to go
We're going
little mini ones like
Yeah.
so.
Now we can actually taste it because
I can smell
we
it
cut
so
it.
beautifully now that it's almost like, hey, heaven.
Mm.
Heaven in a glass. I'm just putting it in, eh? Like I'm supposed to.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's delicious.
Did you taste it?
I tasted it, of course. How can I chop up this chocolate and not taste
I
it?
would disqualify
Already I
to
got a hot
untasting,
mess.
okay?
The crowd went, oh, how dare he?
I know.
And then we go
They
in
should
with
have given
some
us
milk.
3 so that we could have just eaten one.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. Ooh.
Okay, oh, that's looking amazing. So the only real danger here is that you talk as much as I do and then your milk gets cold. Okay, so you just got to...
You have to do it
Just-
very quickly so that the marshmallows and the chocolate can melt. And this milk
so
is scorching
exciting.
hot, so mine is definitely
Okay.
melting.
Just trying not to waste
Who
a
doesn't love chocolate milk?
I know, and I've been making hot chocolate this way for the longest time because, I mean, not this way, but I mean with the hot milk and then melting the chocolate into it because it's just better.
Oh, yummy.
It's just amazing. I actually don't want mine to dissolve. Please stay like that forever. What are we going to call this?
I'm going to call it a warm marshmallow bath.
Oh, wow. You
A
could do that,
warm
eh?
bunny bath.
You could do that. We'll probably have enough of these Easter eggs. No, there'll be none left over after Easter. But
Zero.
the day of Easter, we will have enough in the studio to be able to actually take a warm Easter egg bath. I don't want too much of it to melt.
Okay, I want
because
mine to
the
melt.
chocolate has melted beautifully, so I've got chocolate
Oh,
milk.
look at that.
Now
I've even got a little moment at the bottom.
That's like restaurant quality. Okay,
Actually.
well done. Okay, I jumped the gun with my little straw there. Okay.
This is very cute,
It
hey?
is
This makes a
just
perfect
super, super
Easter
cool.
gift for somebody.
And then you've got, I love these little cups because you've got a sippy protector there.
Nice.
Okay.
Which
So
means
there
you
we
could
go.
close it.
And then you can pop your straw in and you can just keep swirling.
give it a
around.
swirl, give it a
Hey,
cheers.
You can even walk into your office with an arrogant swirl, just swirling your marshies around in your mug. Okay.
Nobody's going to know.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers,
Thanks for
great.
a lovely show.
Thank you for a
It's been
great show.
day.
Ending with a sweet treat.
Wow. Sure. I bet you if this was a bath, you could drink your way out. You could literally drink your way out of the whole bath. It is so comforting and
funny.
warm and delicious and beautiful. And it's not too much.
No, it's the
But-
perfect amount.
No, look, it's Easter eggs
Come
in
on.
milk. It's just amazing. So it might be too much for some people, but I think it's beautiful.
Mm.
So we're going to play a bit of game.
Okay.
Okay. So this is how we're going to play our Easter quiz. 3 questions.
Okay.
Fastest paddle answers first. Okay, get it wrong, and the other player gets a shot. Most correct answers wins a Nibbles Hollow Milk Chocolate Bunny.
Oh.
Can you see where it is? There it is.
There
up
it
on top.
is.
Ah, beautiful.
How about
Okay.
the Fantasticals too? Let's throw that in.
Wow, okay. Man, the whole thing, this whole thing is
The
our
whole
prize.
hamper.
Okay,
So we're using...
connect.
Okay,
Fastest paddle wins.
sure.
They bake me. Woolies has taken me to the next level this Easter, but most people enjoy eating me over the Easter weekend. What am I?
A successful hot cross bun.
Yeah, you were quick there. Sure, your wrist speed was
Do you
absolutely
see? You hesitated.
phenomenal.
That was your problem.
Have you been playing paddle or something? Hey, I think
Flick
you
of the
might have been.
wrist.
Yes, that is indeed the correct answer. Hot cross buns, and if we're going to show you a different way to bake and create and cook with hot cross buns, we will do it. Absolutely amazing. Okay, come on, Graham, get in the game. I'm sweet, but I melt when it gets hot. I make an appearance every Easter weekend. What am I?
Must be Nibbles. Successful Nibbles.
Successful Nibbles. What is Nibbles?
It's a bunny.
What are you even talking about?
Nibbles is a bunny.
Oh, the chocolate bunny. Too true. Congratulations. You formed a personal relationship with this chocolate bunny
I'm telling you.
in the time that I've been
We
gone.
locked eyes and that was it.
Oh, man, now I feel like a third wheel. Okay, there's still time, Graham. Come on. I'm a favorite with Woolies customers, and I come in a rainbow of colours.
That's an
What
extra
am I?
successful, fantastical.
It's got to be. I'm going to give it to
Come
you. You get
on.
everything this morning. You
Of
win it
course
all.
I do.
What
I've already
else
got a
could you
bag
melt
here
in
for
here
it.
for deliciousness? If you had a big enough jug, you could melt the whole chocolate bunny in. But that would be just weird to
No,
look at.
do it.
Okay, come on. It's so awesome, the fact that grown-ups get to have more fun than the kids over this period. But I think a lot of us, especially parents, when you want your kids to enjoy it, we don't want to break the bank. It's one day, it's a special day, but we need accessibility, and we have got some excellent treats to make the Easter egg hunt the best yet. So get this, you can buy 2 selected Fantasticals candy and get up to 20% off, and that's up until the 5th of April, and you can shop the deal now at Woolworths, in-store, online, on the amazing app, and maybe 1 or 2 of them will be drifting around our studio. No, what we can offer you from here is the opportunity to win a 1,000 Rand Woolies gift card. What you got to do, reply to the competition post on the Expresso socials and tell us this. What is your favorite sweet treat from Woolworths? This might break the internet. Don't forget to hashtag Woolies Easter. And that comp closes midnight the 2nd of April. We're going to get a lot of entries for this one. People be prepping for Easter. Are you allowed a favorite? Well, now that you've got a relationship with the bunny.
Well, Nibbles and I, we locked in. We for lifers. Oh, Nibbles is this one here.
Oh, you
I love
see.
Nibbles. Sorry, Nibbles.
Wow, hey?
Sorry, Nibbles. That's just your other family member, your cousin. Okay, I like the Fantasticals too to go with Nibbles because you got to eat it together.
We can call that one the third wheel bunny, because he's now feeling all awkward. You are still a fantastic Easter bunny, okay? You're going to be amazing. Nibbles, you look great, but it's ironic because ain't nobody nibbling that. It's going to get smashed.
Bite
But
those ears.
The bottom line is you can have fun, yes, as a grown-up or as a child. It is going to be the best Easter ever.
100%. Add some pickled fish in the mix, and you have an unforgettable one too. Like we did today on the show, we did everything from opening up a new store to learning about tires and eating bread, breaking bread together.
Oh, man, absolutely love today, and we'll love it all over again tomorrow. Have an amazing and an empowered day today. We love you. We'll see you later.
Cheers.
Mwah. Oh, yeah. Cheers to you, my friend.
Another feel-good production.